Hey, what's up with y'all, man? What's up? What's up? What's good with y'all, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? Indubitably, man. Welcome, welcome. What's up to everybody? What's good with y'all, indeed, man? If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not, still welcome, welcome. What's up to that? What's up with everybody, man? Hope this live finds you on a lovely Monday evening, morning, afternoon, every time it is for you. What's good with y'all though, man? For real. What's good? Indubitably. What's good? What's good? Hope this finds you in a good place. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, indubitably, man. Welcome, welcome. What's up to everybody? Yo, what's up, Logan? What's good? What's good? Welcome, welcome. Just as like a clarification for everybody pulling up. I am just now getting on right now, so the night is still young. Young for I mean, relatively speaking. I know it's kind of late, but it ain't really nothing out of the usual for us what we do over here. Usually at nighttime. Yo, what's up, Bongo? Happy Monday to you too, man. What's good? Indubitably. What's good? What's good? What's good? Indubitably, indeed. Welcome, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome, indeed. I'm not even this little page. This is gonna be something else. Yeah, I'm not guessing. Yo, I appreciate it too, Ty. Thank you indubitably. Thank you indubitably. Let me see here. I gotta get my guy's facial feet. I gotta get his like whole face shaped out. But once I get the majority of his head shape and just his face, everything else can just fall into place, man. This character is well known. It's gonna be some of y'all gonna get this immediately. I didn't even bother asking y'all to guess because, like I said, I was kind of thinking that a couple of people are gonna catch on. Yo, what's up, Bobby? No, not quite Obito. I've done a lot of Naruto drawings. You know, I was actually catching up on some of like my actual comic. I was on YouTube a little bit earlier. I was doing my best to just catch up on some comments that I fell behind on. And I had a lot of people, not that Obito is Naruto, Curious George, Gotham. No, not Batman. I had this page that I put out recently where it actually was the Batman though, but not anything like right now. I like Batman, but Batman, he's not usually one that I fall back on. I don't really do too many DC people, you know? DC, anybody that's in that lane, that range. I feel like it's been a minute since I really just sat down and done something that was a lot more DC fleshed out. I like the superhero stuff, but I'm not really that into DC like that. Like I was saying, you know, I mean, I like the Batman, but that's probably like the full extent of my DC knowledge. What am I drawing right now? This is actually a beloved anime character. I don't want to reveal too much. I just want to draw in more of his body. But once I add some more of his body, hopefully it'll become a little bit clearer. Hopefully. But I wanted to make something that was kind of just simpler to start the night off, man. You know, something that was kind of setting the tone. Setting the tone, indeed. Is it gonna be Gohan? Is Gohan? You think it's Gohan? No, this one is not Gohan. Even though they got similar faces, but nah, this is not young Gohan. Curious George. No, I mean, not technically. Not young Curious George for the love of the game. Facts. For the love of the game. I like Batman. He's not really one of my favorites to do. I won't even lie, I'd be kind of biased with these. I'll really kind of mess around with a lot of characters that I'm more a fan of. I don't be trying. I'm like, I'm not really as biased, but I ain't gonna lie. If it's mid, like that one night I was drawing the Five Nights at Freddy's people. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm really not trying to draw him Balloon Boy. Out of all the whole Five Nights at Freddy's roster, he's cool, but he's kind of mid. Balloon Boy is mid. And like out of everybody we could sit up and do, I got free will, man. Free will to not draw Balloon Boy. That man is hot garbage. You know what I mean? I'm not drawing mid, bro. It's a mid Kakarot. Nah, not you with the federal name, Lil Jones. That's tough. And you ain't have to federally identify that man, bro. Whomever he may be. Speaking of which, I'm still sitting on a couple of time lapses. I'm thinking that I'm just not getting on. So this is like way, way later out into the night. But I'm thinking that tonight I'm gonna put out some time lapses too. I'm gonna be more on it. I'm gonna kind of pick it back up the way that I was before. You remember me? I watched a long time ago. Give me some context. What was the last thing that you seen me draw? Like, give me something that I could like that could pull me, that could make me be like, aha, oh, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me something that I could like grab onto. It's a lot of people that be saying that they was here a long time ago, but like, it's a lot of y'all now, bro. It's been a gradual expanding. It's a lot of people that be coming through now. It ain't nothing against you, but give me something I could like grab onto. Like, make me say OMG, I'm dead. Just give me something that could like be like, oh, I got you. Like, give me like something. French toast, Butterfinger slaps. French toast, Butterfinger flaps. That's not Goku. Just so you know, little bro. What does that mean? That is not go. What are you saying? It's Piccolo. Nah, I like Piccolo, but nah, it's is not young Piccolo. Dad, is that you? That's crazy. Nah, that young Kakarot is not your pops. I would hope, but I don't know though. I don't know what that meant. I mean, with instant transmission, there's no telling. That would be such a goated ability to have. Not like saying on the topic of like, if you could just instantly teleport anywhere, it's Mr. Popo. No. Being able to instantly just warp around and just zip, spawn anywhere, bro. That's a really goated ability. Oh, dog, is that Goku? Just tell me what you see. Tell me. Tell me what you see. I'm gonna get his hair towards right. Usually I'll save this part for last, but it's a special occasion. I'm okay with changing my my normal sequence of how I do things over here. I'm just shaping in how he's gonna actually look once the main details are done. This is me just honoring. Is this gonna be Goku rubbing Hogan's head? No. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know who Hogan is. Some lore. That's the equivalent. Do I be drawing these by memory? No. I'm looking at a reference picture right now for this one. It's not just completely off of the dome. I get that question a lot, believe it or not. Why Goku look like Curious George? Bro, are you like Frieza or something, bro? What you trying to say? You gotta be Frieza on a burner. What you mean? Why does Goku look like Curious George? You gotta be Frieza. You gotta be Frieza on a burner account or something. Draw John Pork and Tim Cheese. I drew in the Tim Cheese. Dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bobby. I'm not really trying to draw Brain Rot right now. I drew in Tim Cheese, and what I did actually was I gave him like a vintage Aston Martin. Y'all gotta. I'm starting to think a couple of y'all like Frieza on a burner account or something. What you mean he look like Curious George, bro? What you trying to call this man? What you trying to say? Y'all might be young Frieza on a burner. That's what I think. You paint your nails? No, it's blue ink. I was like doing some off-stream drawing, and I sat there and got ink all over my hands, bro. It's not as bad as it was, but I had it all on the side too, but it's since rinsed away. Baby Sinclair. Goku look like Curious George. All right. I'm still standing on what I said. I think a couple of y'all might be Frieza on a burner profile or something, man. For real, is this a Goku Rice Krispie Treat character? Nah, this ain't the Rice Krispie Treat, people. Even though it don't sound bad. Freeze him. You ever wonder why Super Saiyan makes their hair blonde and gives them blue eyes? No, not really. Not really. I just said, I guess it is what it is. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, Andy? Just said it is what it is. The Goku and Curious George. Say, and man, he's peeking under or peeking through. No burner profile, he just look odd. What does that mean? No burner profile, he just look odd. Somebody's getting cooked. Somebody is getting cooked, man. You're not familiar with the Ubermensch, though. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I have no idea what that means. Crazy statement. How so? What you mean? Elaborate, man. You gotta give us a little bit more. You gotta give us a little bit more than that, man. That way we are all on the same page. That way we are all on the same page. Hey, bro, and I appreciate it too, B. I don't see the Curious George. I only see Goku. How do you draw this way? I've never seen anybody use both their hands to sketch. Very talented. Thank you, Aang. I'm gonna get my guy just right. Get my guy where you can see him relatively fully. You let Goku hit or what? You like, wait a minute, bro. You let Goku hit or what? What you trying to, what's going on? What are you asking me, brother? He believes they're a superior being, or at least that's what they are. Is it Leonardo? Nah. It ain't young Leonardo. Even though I had a page recently where I did draw on some of the turtles. I didn't say you were talented. I just said he looked odd. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, he's going through it. It's a rough day for you. It's a rough day for young Kakarot, bro. It's a rough day for young Kakarot, man. He just got out of a fight of his lifetime or something. You know, this dude, he strictly exists to throw hands at people. He pretty much do it for the love of the game. How did you find you could draw with the two? Just experimenting, man. Just experimenting, just doing a little bit of experimenting here and there. I just kind of like messing around with the pens, man, and just trying to bring them to life. That's the most simplified answer that I could give you, you know. In a way that still somewhat makes a little bit of sense. We're not getting into like the nitty gritty, bruh. Keeping it relatively. I was experimenting though, and the reason that I doubled down on this way, it centered my attention, you know. It centered my attention and gave me something that I could like fully halfway focus into. Without feeling like I was like drifting off into a million different directions at once. Helped me understand the shaping. Because I feel like with a lot of these that I do on here, especially now, everything comes down to shapes. If you could like grasp the shapes, bro. If you could grasp the shapes, everything else will come together. Everything else will come together, even if it takes time. How many times have you drawn in Goku? You know, I don't know. I've been drawing him a lot more frequently, though. I won't even lie. He's one that I gravitate more towards, like animated character wise. I've been kind of drawing my guy in pretty heavily compared to some of the other guys that I've done. He's a solid character though. He's a solid character to me. He's one of my favorite personally. I know I got like a list of things people have been asking me to do, but usually kind of what I was speaking on earlier, I'm always kind of be biased. I might eventually like get around to drawing some more people too, but I kind of do my favorites for a Goku's Goated. That's what I'm saying. Like he's definitely one of one. I like him a lot as a character. Can you draw other stuff besides Goku? It just depends. It just depends. If you look at my page, I have like a wide range of things that I do, but I'll just have some nights where I gravitate more towards. I might have like repeats basically. I'll just be trying to just draw. Thank you too, Jamie. Sorry. But yeah, man, you know, I be kind of like doing all kind of stuff. It don't just be Dragon Ball. It don't just be anime. It'll be whatever I'm feeling in that said moment. It'll be whatever like resonates with me in the moment. And I found some references that I was messing with. And that's how we got to this point, man. That's how we got to this point. With your Kakarot, realistic stuff. If you look at my page, you can see the stuff that I do. Just glance real quick. You can see it pretty much answers your question. It don't just be anime stuff. It don't just be anime stuff at all. Yeah. It'll be whatever like resonates. Don't give me the attitude. You think I'm giving you attitude? It's all kind of little things. It's all kind of little things indeed. Now for his actual hands. His actual. Thank you for the rose too, Travis. Gotta get my guy just right. Gotta make sure his hands are. How much does it long for a drawing? He's both. These can take me anywhere from like 1 to 3 hours, man. Normally I'll do like a whole page. Normally I'll do like a whole entire page. And depending upon how hard I go with the said page, usually that determines the whole duration, man. I have some nights where I might be moving really slow. On the rare occasion, I'll have really, really long drawn out pages. I've gotten it now to the point to where usually I'll save my longer drawn out pages more for like off stream if I'm really just fully absorbed. I mean, I could be fully absorbed in these too, don't get me wrong, but it's usually a time and place for these. There's always a dominant. Just look at your stuff crazy good. Yo, thank you too, Ray. But yeah, man, it depends a lot on what I'm doing. It depends a lot on what's going on, what I'm trying to do, my understanding. What's going on with my guy? What's going on indeed? But it was so crazy. I was, as I was saying before, using both sides. Yeah. Using both sides indeed. It's over maximum brain rot. Thank you. I appreciate it, Travis. It's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a whole lot more of these to come. Honestly, more than you can believe. But I was kind of like looking at a lot of different references, and I know that I've done Goku a nice bit, but I have some nights where I gravitate more towards some characters. It all the whole moment. It depends on what I'm feeling in the night. It depends. Sometimes it'd be the more simpler characters. Had to do my guy justice though. Young Kakarot. That's cool. Vegeta. All right, Bing Bong. You know, you almost there. You almost there. I'll let it slide though. I'll let it slide for the one time, even though you're trying to throw shade, throw shots. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, Unknown? What's good? What's good? You trying to throw shade? You trying to throw shots at my guy, Young Kakarot, man? Talk about some Vegeta. You're done. I'll let it slide for the one time though. I'll let it slide for the one time indeed. Control my toes. That's what's up. That's what's up indeed. That's what's up indeed, man. That's what's up indeed. I would ask you how you figured out you could do something like that, but that's tough. That's tough indeed. How did you learn? Nah, bro, we gotta ask her, how did she learn how to draw with her toes, bro? That's Young Gohan. Nah, it ain't Young Gohan, bro. This is not Young Gohan. This is not Young Gohan. I consider doing Gohan, but I don't think I want to do Gohan on here. This is not. That's Goku. Let's say this is definitely not Young Gohan. It's a good guess, though. It's a great guess. It's just a little, you know, you just got a little bit of room to adjust. You're almost there. Almost. Indubitably, indeed. It's some mix. Pure. It's Curious George. Goku. Yo, thank you too, Mandy. Let me get the little ropes on his shoes. Oh yeah, that way I know who it is. Undeniably. Hey, I appreciate it, Onyx. Is it hard to draw like this normal? No, not to me. I like to draw this way because it helps me understand the shapes. That was like the main pull toward for me. I could like better grasp the shapes of what I was trying to do. I just doubled down on it, you know. Sometimes it's like the small things and just trying to better understand what I was like actually trying to do. And then me doing this, it just everything started clicking together. Yo, what's up, Soda? It's Goku. It is. It do. I remember you was here whenever I was drawing the Five Nights at Freddy's people. You can kind of vouch for me, bro. I was saying that I ain't even gonna lie. Some nights I'm gonna be more biased. I'm not trying to draw no mid like Balloon Boy, for example. Hey, bro, I know that he's a part of the main franchise, but bro, that man is mid. Like you got the whole roster of the Five Nights at Freddy's people, bro. Hey, dog, y'all saying Balloon Boy? That man is mid, bro. Mid. You got the whole roster. You got all the withered people. Oh, it's so much to choose from. People was asking for that man Balloon Boy. You should do Yugi. I don't know. I'm not gonna do him right now. I don't know. Have you ever drawn Spider-Man? Yeah, I actually have a couple of more recent time lapses up that I just did. I did like whole Spider-Man pages. Like more Spider-Man than you can believe. I've been doing like a lot of OG Peter Parker stuff though. I won't even lie to you. Not so much like the new people or new word characters. I've been sticking a lot more to just the OG. I've been sticking like a lot more to the OG. You know, like OG Peter Parker vibes, man. I haven't really fully made the jump, or at least I have made the jump. Are you left, right, or omniscient? Omniscient. Goodness. I'm more of a right-handed person overall. What about Piccolo? Of course. I've done Piccolo before, but I'm not gonna draw him today. Not on here at least. Not on here. I've done like a lot of usually I'll have like Piccolo somewhere. But I'm not really thinking I want to put him on here. I'm not feeling him. Not for this one. Should the Punisher? How long does this take? I haven't been on this for that long. It's been like a nice little second, but it don't really take too long. It's just kind of like becoming accustomed to whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's the most challenging part, you know, just getting more into the zone and being able to just sit down and just trust the process. As I've told many of you before, I think that the best thing that you can do is not overthink it too much. So it's just kind of like figuring out what works for you, figuring out what you understand, and just doubling down on it. I have some nights where these can take me a really long time. Then I have other nights where I seem like I'm just kind of flying through the designs. You got to draw. You got to get more into the habit of drawing. You need to really just double down. You ever use highlighters? No. I stick more to just like a simple, I like my pens a lot. I get a lot of people that like ask me different methods, different things. It's fine. Thank you. I stick strictly more to my pens usually. Thank you for the lightning too, Oscar. Thank you. I just like the simplicity of my stuff, man. You know, I'm not really trying to be the most complicated artist in the world. I just be trying to draw. Even if it's in my own little way, you know. I'm not trying to make rocket science or nothing like that. I just be trying to strictly for the love of the game, you know. I'm gonna sharpen his hands up a little bit. That way it doesn't blend too much. He's sitting on like a little pile of rubble. That way it seems like he's kind of popping off of the page. Did you make this style up? No, I'm not really the creator of scribble art. But this is just my own understanding of it, trying to just make sense of it. Just draw. Thought you were drawing the cloud. Oh, nah, he ain't on the cloud on this one. Even though there's depictions of him. Do you just imagine it in your head and then draw it later on? No, I'm looking at a reference picture for this. I'll be looking at a lot of pictures for these. Do you have a tutorial? No. That's something I'm actively working on putting together, though. I've been asked a couple of questions. But I haven't really sat down and picked my brain too much. I kind of hop on and I just be trying to do. I should be kind of trying to hop on and just do my own thing. And I do this more for just the love of the game. Let's go. Indubitably. I read that. Yo, I read that. It's like a little meme sound that came out a minute ago. Or it's a song. But said, let's go. Goku, it's cool. I'm saying. You seeing the vision, bro. You're seeing the vision indeed. Just want to bring my guy to life, though, in a way that makes sense to me. way that makes sense. Young Kakarot. Even if I could draw, I couldn't read chat at the same time. Well, I mean that's all right. You got to think, bro. Like it's a lot of multitasking going on here. Like if you just like a regular day, you're probably not worried about it. You just want to put something onto the paper. Just put something onto the paper and just kind of carry on with whatever you're trying to do. I think I'm just kind of layering in the little. He's sitting on like a rock pile. Picture I was looking at, I was just kind of adding little details, just to make it seem like he was really just chilling or lounging in typical Goku fashion. Typical. Are you going to show it after? What do you mean? The only time I'm gonna really show this page off is whenever I'm actively working on it. But once I'm done with it, it's gonna be going until I turn it into a time lapse. If that's what you mean. I don't understand what you're asking me. Look fire and scribble art. Yeah, I was about to say I didn't really know what bro was asking me. Hang on. I had another picture I wanted to use. Let me pull it up. Hang on. Get to my second reference. With blue and red glasses. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show everything off whenever I put this into time lapse form. That's whenever I'm gonna do that. But until then, okay, how am I about to do this? Okay. Okay, he needs some space. So I was trying to find like where I could put him on here and you still be able to see him fully. I think that this will be enough space, but even if he's just barely off of the page, I think it's all right. I think that is A-okay. Hopefully. But I'll be looking at like a lot of different pictures for these. So it isn't just completely like off of the dome. I think how some of y'all think that I might do. But I think that that's like a whole different level of being locked in. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Core. Let me see here. I'm gonna focus on just getting his actual literal eyes shaped in first. But then once this part is done, that's like one of the more challenging parts. Everything else can usually fall into place directly. Everything else. Everything else. And I haven't seen it just yet, Mark, but I do remember that I seen your message. I did accept it. I just haven't had the chance to go back and like fully. It was a couple of y'all that I was trying to get back to. I gotta see. Whenever I get off for, I'll try to remember to go back to it. I seen the first message you sent me. You said that it wouldn't let you send it at first. I'll try to get back to it. Let me see. No worries. That's what I'll be doing during the work meetings. Fun to share. Yeah, I bet. I gotta just go back to it. I gotta go back to it indubitably. I think it makes like a nice little switch up. So you was like making some like sketches whenever you was actively there. It's definitely interesting. Interesting indubitably. Let me see. I'm gonna draw when I feel the urge to draw once a month. But I mean, like, ain't that nice though? Whenever you finally like feel inspired and you jump onto it, you seize that spark. It's like it doesn't leave. It's just whenever it conveniently wants to show up. That's like, hopefully it's in a reasonable time though. You gotta seize it whenever it shows up. Gotta seize the moment. Even if it's only once a month. Even if it's once every blue moon. Once every blue moon is better than never, I would say. I've been trying to be a lot more consistent with these drawings. I try to do a little bit of something every day. But I've had little stretches where I wouldn't draw for years though. And more towards whenever I was like leaving high school and stuff. Dragon Ball, Trunks. No, this one isn't Trunks. This is actually, I actually was doing Goku again. This one wasn't Trunks. But I've had little stretches, you know, you lose motivation, but I think that motivation is one of those things where it's fleeting. And it's like I'm trying my best to get better with just not using it as a crutch. Because it was like a crutch of mine for years. It was like the difference between me doing stuff and not doing stuff, bro. I'm like, oh, well, I have no motivation because cooked. That's not getting done. But now I try to just be more mindful. Try to be more aware. Yo, what's up, LA? What's good? Indubitably, man. Who you drawing right now? This one is another Dragon Ball drawing right here. He's nowhere near done though. I won't even lie. Yo, God bless you too. We go. Yeah, for sure. My dad is an amazing artist. I'm actually gonna show him your stuff. He love it. Bet. Which one? I wanna let me add in some more details. Let me add in some more details so he be just a little bit clearer. Just a little bit clearer. But I definitely know how that goes. Like oh well, I'm not. It ain't hitting right now. But then you'll blink and like years will go by. It's like I haven't really drawn anything, and I'm trying to not. You said why you want to tell me? No, not yet. But I get it though. I've had like stretches where I stop for years. You gotta gradually ease back into it. That's dope. Yo, thank you too, Sancho. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Nemo? Unk is crazy, but what's good, man? Never thought I'd be getting called Unk by Nemo, bro. I literally imagine you posted up in the ocean somewhere. We got fish pulling up to the John stream before GTA 6, bro. Literal fish in the sea. Mr. Krabs. What's it going? That's crazy. Unk is crazy, bro. It's mad dark down here. I bet, bro. I bet, man. No light. No sunny days. Just survival, man. Just you in the deep dark. You crazy. Thank you, Angela. You in the deep sea. You're cooked. Bro, you better watch the spawn point, bro. We wouldn't want no little fish buddies pulling up on you. How do you even learn to do this? Well, I learned more through the process of doing. You keep experimenting and you get better the more that you do. And right now I'm trying to just shape him in, get the angle right. Do you ever take breaks from your work? So the most of a break I've ever took is I've had little stretches where I have not drawn for literal years. You know, stuff comes up in life and it just kind of gets away from you. I'm trying to get to the point now though where I try to draw a lot more. Like as of recently, these past few months, I've tried to draw a lot more than I've ever really drawn in my entire life. But you know, it's one of those things where time is fleeting. And I was telling my little brother, time doesn't wait, you know? Time doesn't wait at all. So whatever it is that you want to do, you need to do it. It's like you got to seize that moment. But no, not anymore. I try not to stop with these. I do my best not to stop too much. Not to get too caught up in philosophical debates. Philosophical, sorry, I know it's like, brother, I ain't trying to hear. I just trying to, yo, what's going on with this drawing? I appreciate a user. Time doesn't wait though. As I was saying, bro, you'll blink and years will go by. It's like, dang, I don't think I haven't even put pen to paper or pencil to paper when I was first starting. Back up again. Need to just draw. Need to do. How you get the pen to paint so lightly? Well, it comes down to your pressure. You know, whenever I'm doing these, sometimes I really won't press down that hard, and sometimes like the way that you hold it, the ink it'll like spill. I take advantage of the leakage. But with a lot of these, I'm not pressing down hard at all, even though it might seem like it. I'm not pressing down hard at all. And then me doing that, it might take a little bit of time, but hopefully it'll all come together. But a lot of these come down to pen pressure and just how you maneuver with the pens themselves. But you get a lot better the more that you do. That's what I found. Even if you're not drawing stuff perfectly. I'm just trying to make the page seem like it's more alive. That's like my main goal. Can you show the first one real quick? No, not yet. I will show it off whenever this next one is done. That way, I'm just not jumping around. I don't like to like slide my page all around like that. Not until this one is done. Kind of like keep my train of thought going. Just to kind of keep things a little, just that way stuff is just more grounded, you know. To keep stuff a lot more grounded. Indeed. Huge ambidextrous artist man's playing duos in a single lobby. You got to. How do you keep it still? You already can picture the finished project in your head before you finish. No, with these usually I am actually looking at a reference picture. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? I have. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 whenever it first dropped, man. That was like one of my go-tos. Yo, speaking of which, I had somebody asking me about my nail, and it happened again. I got like an ink splotch just all on my nail, bro. Just kind of showing y'all what I was telling y'all. Like, I don't know how this even happened. But it got like all on my stuff just be happening, bro. Like ink just be spawning in. I literally don't even know how that's possible. Like, how did that even get on my nail like that, bro? Bro, like that genuinely doesn't even make sense. It's your favorite game? Probably. That I've ever played in my life. I played a lot of GTA. I played a lot of Fortnite, like back in the day. I played a lot of Skyrim too. Facts, Red Dead Redemption 2 was peak. Have you drawn any before? No, not yet. But that's definitely something I'm gonna do eventually. Maybe one day. I like Red Dead Redemption 2 though, man. Red Dead, it's not my favorite, but it's definitely like it's a solid pick for sure. Red Dead Redemption 2 was definitely a solid pick. It was like my introduction to the series, man. Red Dead Redemption 2. I played 2 before I played a little bit of 1. And Goku, indubitably. I was gonna say, I've actually had a lot of people kind of compare and contrast like a lot of my more nature drawings with Red Dead Redemption 2. That wasn't my intention. But it's that whole like nature aspect of that. And am I ready for the Spider-Man movie? You know, yeah, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. I think it'll be interesting. I think that it's a lot of people that are probably like extremely hyped. I'm happy they're finally being able to get like a live, like just a solid, consistent live action Spider-Man. I haven't really, you know, I got nothing against the series, nothing like that. I don't really follow it too much anymore. When it comes out, I'll probably go see it. When it comes out, I'll probably go and lock in and just catch up on what's going on with them. I think it's nice to just finally have like a consistent live action. Can I request and say out loud? If you just throw it out there, I won't promise that I'm gonna do it, but yeah, just throw it out there. I'm not promising, but maybe. Same, I'm ready to see Scorpion. Is that who's gonna be in it? I seen like a piece of his tail. I seen it was a part where he was like, it was something going on with his powers. Something going on with his actual powers. Can you do Dead by Daylight drawing? Not right now. Maybe eventually though. I'm not promising it, but sooner than later, maybe. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. And do I be selling these? Some, yes. If you're interested in like buying a page, DM me. I be selling like some of my individuals. I don't really make prints or anything yet. This is more just like for the love of the game, man. For the love of the game. I'm trying to make his hair seem more free flowing. Free flowing indeed. How did you start? Well, I started by just experimenting around with a lot of different character designs. You find different things, different people. Whatever it is that is your interest, you know, just try to start there. It might not be perfect at first, but that's how you do it. That's how you do it. If I pay you to do a custom drawing, can you? Yes. DM me. Is this Mastered Ultra Instinct? No. This is just his base Super Saiyan. Or one of his like early depictions of it. It's not Mastered Ultra Instinct, nothing like that yet. I haven't really went that far as like the designs and stuff that I've done. I kept it real simple with just some of the more Super Saiyan-esque things, stuff in that lane. Have you ever tried to draw yourself? I have. It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute indeed. It's been a minute, indubitably. Just going through and just making his hair seem a little bit more Super Saiyan-esque. But yo, thank you for I appreciate the donut, the gold boxing glove, the creepers, and the finger hearts. Thank you. You should definitely enjoy yourself. I can finally gift, and I do appreciate it too. Indubitably indeed. Thank you. You don't have a name on my screen, but I see you. Thank you. No. Yeah, I'm about to say that like self-drawing that I've did. That was a minute ago, bro. I don't even know which notebook that's in, to be honest with you. That was like years ago. I was first trying to get back into these kinds of drawings. But thank you for the 37 roses. I appreciate the heart me too, Dan. Thank you for the heart me, Harry. Indubitably indeed. Yeah, indubitably daily, man. You know you got to. You got to every day. You got to. I'm gonna try to get the roundness of his shoe here. This one, I'm just kind of bringing to life. It's the small details, but this one, I'm determined to get it right. Determined. It's really the small details. Just getting to where everything can come together. Just sharpen up some of the parts of his hair. Thank you for the roses too. Thank you. Indubitably indeed. I got so caught up in drawing in some of the background details. Now for this other foot. Gotta get my guy to where he's just right on here. It's crazy. Thank you too, Tyler. Gotta get him to where he's on the page and he's just right. Let me get some of those background fingers. Even if you don't see every single one. Like the main idea of his pose is there. That's what I'm really going for. Would you rate a drawing I did a minute ago? I can't right now, but if you send it to me, I'll try to get around to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just DM me. It might take me a second to get it right. I got like a lot of messages, bro. A lot. Kind of make it to where it's kind of blown off in the distance. Yo, what's up, bull? Thank you. You say 1-2 in? Let me get this. Got a lot of messages. A lot. Gotta get my guy just right. Some of the small things with these. Very unique. I appreciate it, Ray. I was trying to have some of his like his little belts kind of going off into the distance. So that way he seemed like he was actively mid-fight or something. Something was really going on. Like you could feel the tension in the moment. I was in between if I wanted to make this like it's a nice amount of things going on here. But I wanted to I had this other picture I'm thinking I want to do. You can hear it? Very good. Thank you. Thinking that for this next one I want to do. Hang on. Sent you a few? Okay. The real question is, do I even have enough space for what I'm about to do right here? Hopefully. This one's gonna be pushing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All the details going on, it's cool. I try to like add in the little things on these. The small things that are really bringing them to life, you know. But I wanted for all these to be based around Scribble. I don't think it calms me down. Oh, you're talking about like just the more chaotic aspect of it. I get it. I definitely understand. It's the small things. It's really the small things that bring these pages to life. Even if it's a lot more chaotic and abstract, man, it's a process. It's definitely a process indeed. Just trying to get his actual head shape down. If you could like figure out where his head and stuff is gonna be. This one, it's pretty straightforward. This one. Let me see here. Give me the where the page feels more alive. Have you ever done Radits? No, I haven't done Radits. I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I've done a couple of the little Dragon Ball people, but I haven't really done everybody. He follows. I would put it like this, bro. I was speaking on like mid characters. I think I might do Raditz one day. I don't think that Raditz is too mid. Anybody that's in that Balloon Boy category, just know that that's a gamble right there, bro. I'm not promising anybody that's in the category like Balloon Boy, bro. Anybody that's pushing mid Balloon Boy is just mid. I got that bias. Like, you got the whole roster. Should have came back better villain. How about Scorpion? Talking about dude from Mortal Kombat. I want to say that I've done Scorpion before. It's been a little while though. It's definitely been a little while. I'll kind of rotate through game characters, and it depends. It depends a lot. As I was saying before, there's a structure to these. Well, I'll be kind of just jumping around a lot. I'll be jumping around. Doing all kinds of themes, all kinds of characters. But my mind usually changes. Sometimes I want to do somebody. Other times, Looney Tunes last week, exactly. I might kind of deviate and do something I normally would never do. It's all very unpredictable. I have like a lot of different ideas written down in my notebooks though. So honestly, I mean, it's gonna be like a lot of familiar stuff, but every now and then I might throw into the mix something I normally would never do. Those are really good. I'm glad that you like them, man. It made for a nice change. It made for a nice change. I'm glad that you like them. Trying to make it to where it's kind of bro, it's both handed. Bro, cheat codes, bro. I found this picture, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I was trying to like figure out how I wanted to go about trying to put it onto the paper, because the way that I angled it, it wasn't gonna be enough space for him. So instead of making his hair kind of like just go down that way, I was gonna try to make it seem as if he was turned away from the camera. He gets locked in sometimes, like right now. Well, it's because I'm kind of having to like radically change how I'm doing this like little picture. I have like an idea, like this is definitely one of his forms. I had to kind of like imagine how he would look if he would just turn more to the side, you know. It just make him seem more alive. Some of the little things. Thank you for the art, me too. I see you and I appreciate you. Build different. Can you do Conquest from Invincible? Probably not. How did you even get started on this? I picked up more on this. Hang on, let me get everything to where it's a little bit closer. It's better angled. You can just see better what I'm even trying to do here. But I got started on this through like a lot of experimenting. I just wanted to draw. And in messing with the shapes, you get a better understanding for everything the more that you do. That's what really helped me. That's what really, really helped me indeed. It's lots and lots of drawing. Well, bro, you have very you're very good from God. Thank you, man. Hear that? It's very much trial and error with these, but it's more like you just try different things out and just see what works. Upon experimenting, you keep at it. Try to make his hair seem a little bit sharper at certain points. Just a little bit. If I stay on my free page every chance, I'll stop in and let you know. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it, Miss Dawson. Yeah, but you can so fast. Oh, it should be just like with the whole process of everything coming together. I, but you know what? Something I really be trying to like double down on and just drop in here whenever I do these kinds of drawings is you get better the more that you do. I would definitely say. Like I'm sewing guitar. So you kind of can like see it. Like once you in that zone, you can just try to make stuff happen. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it definitely doesn't. It's all dependent upon like you just get in your zone. You know, it's all experimenting. It's all a lot of experimenting, just figuring out which way you're trying to go with it, you know? Whichever way you're trying to go. Yeah, locked in. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just kind of drawing his sleeve on this side. Just do my best to get it to where is it in the rain? 700 people, let's tap the screen. I'm back and I see the one above. Yeah, it does. It does fall under the scribble art. If I happen to miss some of your questions. And what is your main work? Hey, I can do it. Yeah, if you enjoying what you're seeing, definitely it helps a lot if you tap the screen. If you enjoying the show. But like my main artwork, I would say probably is my omnilinear art that I've done in the past. That's where I would say like my main stuff. I mean, can I see the one above, please? Hang on. Not until this one is completely done. Not until this one is completely shaped in. I just don't want to be sliding the page all around just yet. Hang on. I'm gonna get him to where he's almost done though. I just needed to just figure out some of the more minor details, like how his hair and stuff was gonna be laying down. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Draw a Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. That AI is capping. Definitely not Young Scorpion, bro. The AI is all the way wrong. Definitely not Scorpion. Honestly, Scorpion is kind of crazy for this page. It's far from Scorpion. Goku is my favorite. Goku does go hard indeed. I appreciate it, Candy. Appreciate it. I appreciate it with that. Sonic looks so manly. You be safe, bro. Good work. I appreciate it, Ray. You play guitar. You be on the guitar too. Sonic look, yo. It's a young Sonic, bro. Even though he does look a little bit more bluish than how I usually draw him, man. He's far from being young Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog is crazy, bro. But this ain't my guy. This ain't dude. That ain't like a horrible guess. You're looking at his hair though, I imagine. Probably looking more at his hair and just the way that he's coming together overall. But I think so indeed. Who will win? Jinwoo or Goku? I think so indeed. And do you just start drawing? It's a surprise to you. Well, this one is like the exception because I had to kind of like improvise a little bit on him because there's not enough space on the page how I wanted to do. It's like a mixture of improv and just seeing what works, man. You need to draw. I knew which form I wanted to do. It would just kind of like figure out how I wanted to do him because there wasn't as much space on the page as I wanted there to be. There wasn't as much space as I needed for there to be. Sometimes you gotta adapt, bro. Gotta adapt indeed. In the rare case, just space. I think I'm gonna make this come down a little bit more. But thank you for the sour buddy too, Alyssa. Thank you. I'm gonna get my guy together. What part of the country? Kentucky. Appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed. Thank you. Do you keep all your drawings? For the most part, yeah. I've been making these more for my own collection. I usually just kind of see how it goes. Usually. 1100. Quick look at the rest. Hang on, John. Once this Goku is done, then I'll show off the rest of the people. Or the rest of the same character. How do you do it? You gotta draw. Gotta draw and then draw a little bit more. This Goku, he's still off the page a little bit, but I'm okay with it. I was trying to avoid him being off, but it was kind of inevitable the way that I angled him. But it's all good. Okay, yeah, okay. Who's your favorite? Probably like a Piccolo or something. Somebody in that lane. I still want to add a little bit more spike, like onto the spikes. Best arts in my class, even when being colorblind. So you already had the vision, bro. You had the vision in mind, even if you couldn't see the full colors. That's definitely what's up. I'm making some of his spikes just more spiked and just sharp. Anyway, it really seems like some stuff you could imagine. Okay, yeah. Here's everything so far. Here's everything that I've done so far on here. Everyone. And I'm thinking that I'm sticking more to just Goku for now. Can I see it with the filters? You said define flow state. You definitely need to draw. Okay. I got another one that I want to do. No. Definitely got another one. Definitely. Hopefully, if everything goes right here, I can keep them fully onto the page. It's like practicing. Yeah, it is to a degree. The more that you do with the red and blue thingies. No, I don't show that on lives. But what I would do is I'll show that more like in my time lapses. Watch it be Trunks. Where I took a whole shower and you still not done. Nah. Why not? I just don't like to. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I got enough space on this page. Let me like minimize this a little bit. Maybe like right here would be the best place. That gives me a little bit of, it gives me not too much space, but maybe like right here. And what's crazy is like I'm still gonna be pushing it with the space up here too, but hopefully it'll still be smooth. Hopefully. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. You said you went. That really wasn't no time that you was gone. These can take me sometimes. This is like kind of fast compared to some of my other stuff that I've done. This is kind of a faster page, believe it or not. You really haven't seen the slower stuff, if you can believe it. If you can believe it. You haven't seen nothing yet indubitably. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like the stuff that like these are all fast pages. You ain't really seen the long, drawn out stuff. Haven't really seen. He said his eyebrows? Yep. Eyebrows definitely on here for sure. She go crazy. Well, we can eliminate Krillin already. Oh, not off the hair alone. Yeah, Krillin is cooked. Krillin is done. This definitely definitely ain't young Krillin, bro. Krillin is way off. Let me like better angle this. $14. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, man. For a lot of these live streams, I do be glazing Krillin though. Krillin, Piccolo. Even though they ain't the strongest. I respect Krillin though, because Krillin is a solid dude. Some always be speaking on this. Krillin, not a lot of dudes will stand up and be ready to go for some of the stuff that Krillin has had to go through for like Goku with the other Saiyans. Krillin is a solid dude, bro. Being on Namek, babysitting. That's as solid as it gets, bro. I mean, sure, it was for the sake of the Earth, right? His own survival, basically. Krillin low key in a indirect way is the only reason the Super Saiyan exists. You know that? Krillin is the reason why the Saiyans didn't get eradicated on Namek, bro. Think about that. Krillin is literally the missing piece to the puzzle. It's definitely Trunks. Nah. Senzu being MVP. Hey, bro, you gotta know, sometimes you gotta just know your place on the team, bro. Sometimes we can't all be LeBron, bro. We can't all be Kakarot. We can't all be Vegeta. Sometimes I think that everybody got their place on the team, bro. And sometimes if you're not the main guy, you can still be pivotal. You can still be a vital person on the board, even if you're not like the direct guy. Providing Senzu's has kept a lot of dudes from death, man. He got a very important job. Are you drawing straight from the brain? No, I'm looking at a reference picture for this one. He's pivotal, bro. He's a major man on the team. Even though he ain't doing the main fighting, and when it really comes down to it, he'll try. Life still went good for him. He's chilling. Exactly. He was like a police officer. He got married, had a whole family of his own. Like I respect Krillin. Yeah, he might not be a Super Saiyan, but he's Krillin, bro. You know. Sometimes you gotta take a step back. You gotta just take a step back and just call your bro. Like, hey, man. Like, hey, bro, what's really going on here? Life. Indeed. So, but yeah, bro, I ain't knocking, bro. Yamcha, on the other hand, is a bum. But anybody else, my respect. You gotta know, bro. You gotta just know. The big one, indubitably. Indubitably, the Yamcha in the tournament got dragged. He's just a bum, bro. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with being a bum. You simply are, or you aren't. Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. Thank you for the rose too, comp. Let's go. Yeah, thank you. It is what it is. We forget that even the weakest one in Goku's group is a world ender. I mean, yeah, but you gotta think, like, if your bro is literally the Super Saiyan, yo, what's up, fellow Jason? If your bro was literally the Super Saiyan, bro, of course, you go kind of be considered. Could only be Super Saiyan Gohan. It's a lot of different ways you could look at it. It's a lot of different ways you could look at it, indeed. But you're right though. You know, honestly, a lot of the people on Goku's team, world enders. They could literally just crash out and decide they're done. And the earth is cooked. There's nothing that could be done. Bro, I see somebody drawing just like me. Did you? Who is Krillin, but with one in one color? Really? Let me see. Yeah, be honest, I don't know. Let me get this to where this is spaced out, like it was similar but different. This one is gonna be off center just a little bit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go into the full detail of his hair. This is the best I've seen, and my attention span is terrible. I'm saying Krillin is the weakest in this group, and he ain't no world ender. I think I don't sleep on Krillin, bro. Krillin is still the strongest human on Earth. Bro, you don't think that Krillin done picked up on some of the techniques and some little, even if, hey, he got that one move, solar flare. Like, bro, Krillin could really crash out if he wanted to, bro. Don't sleep on Krillin. Nah, he did. He got that solar flare move, bro. He's cooking you. He's cooking me. There's nobody in this. He trained Bruce Lee. There ain't nobody in this. There's nobody in this room right now that could take on Krillin. I don't want to hear no. There's no cap. I don't want to see nobody be like, he can't whoop me. Nah, bro. You getting whooped by Krillin. Anybody in this call. Anybody in this live. The disc throw, exactly. You must have forgot what he did, bro. Anybody and everybody in this call. Nobody's fighting Krillin. Even though Krillin is the quote unquote weak link. Krillin's distro disc is his most deadly move I've seen. If none of y'all got no nobody was on Namek, unless you just like a super martial artist, but you dealing with a super, like Krillin is a superhuman, bro. He still is, unless y'all was on Namek 2 and got your potential unlocked by that Namekian dude. Nah, in the games that was mad hard to get away from. No, it was this one. I'm gonna tell you, I got a love-hate relationship with Krillin and Gohan. I'm gonna tell you why. It was Xenoverse 2, and there's a mission where you're on Frieza's ship, and you got to survive the army of Frieza's people. And in the mission, you know, it's a straightforward mission. You got to just defend Gohan and Krillin. Gohan and Krillin, for whatever reason, on that mission, they're some of the weakest people. And I mean the weakest people. And you got to keep them both alive at the same time. Bro, that mission, whoever designed that mission was trying to, like, it's like psychological warfare or something. Yo, if one of them die, you got to start all the way over. You got to start the rounds all the way over, bro. And it goes on. It's a nice little minute. Hated that mission. You know what I'm talking about. There's a mission where you're on Frieza's ship and you got to keep them both alive at the same time. Y'all know somebody is Xenoverse. I think it was Xenoverse 2. There's multiple Xenoverses. I'm 99% sure it was. I don't even think I beat that mission ever. But yo, that mission is horrible. That's crazy. I don't think I ever beat Xenoverse 2. Is Xenoverse 2 even still, like, alive? Do people still be on there? Is it Naruto? No. Not quite Naruto. Not quite Naruto at all. That's tough. I don't even know what to say to that, man. It's crazy how you get the muscles to pause. I don't think it's. I didn't think that was, like, pausable, bro. I was looking at this picture. I was like just roughly sketching him in. I didn't take that. I didn't take that as a like pause worthy, man. I mean, it would be different. Yo, like it's levels to it, man. I've seen some crazy comments in here. That's nothing, bro. That's nothing. I don't think that's enough to be paused over. I mean, it's levels to the game. I've seen some pretty questionable comments though, but that's nothing. No, is it Ben 10? Nah, it's not quite Ben 10. It's not quite. I did end up having a page though where that's Friday sounded crazy in my head. Yeah, I got you. No, is it Namek Saga? No pause, full gas. No, bro. Like it's you still gotta be mindful sometimes. But I knew what you was saying. I didn't take it that way. Like it's levels to it. It's levels to the game. Steven Universe. I don't think that I want to draw Steven Universe right now. It's not a bad suggestion. I had a point where I would watch. I remember it was on Cartoon Network. It was a lot of different little shows on Cartoon Network. I low key thought was cool. Hey, another one that I liked to watch was Gumball. Gumball Adventure Time. That whole era. I feel like Steven Universe was like later though. It was like a later. Nah, Garnet would be tough with the blue and the red. Hear me out. How do you do this? Nah, I'm not sleeping on Garnet. But you know it's so funny because Steven Universe. Hey, it's so funny when people mention Steven Universe because there are people that either loved it or absolutely hated it. Like there's not an in between. You either was like it was your stuff. You could do them fusing. I don't even know how it would with Garnet and Sapphire, but or not Garnet, Ruby and Sapphire. But yo, I think it's so funny how that works. People either love Steven Universe or they absolutely hate it. Like there's never an in between. I know some people that absolutely despise that show. It's such a split. It's definitely a huge split off as far as like people that mess with the vibe, man. Yo, it's a lot of people that. It's funny how that works. Yo, thank you too, Vaughn. It's not an in-between at all, man. It's not an in-between at all. Let me get into where his head shape is still here. Without seeming like I'm losing something here. I don't think it's unreal. Thank you. It's a couple of little Cartoon Network sleeper bangers. People either was for the shows or absolutely despised them. There's never like a true in between. You was either one or the other. It was either one or the whole polar opposite. No, in the middle. Do you sell these? Yes. If you have a page that you want to buy, definitely DM me. I'll be selling some of like my individual ones, but if you're asking me if I like mass produce or anything like that, no. It's fine, but I gotta point out Goku face look like somebody from Curious George. No, you know what? It's crazy because you are not the first to say that. I had somebody else in there that kept saying, "Yo, is that Curious George?" I thought y'all was trying to like make jokes with Frieza because Frieza always be trying to call the Saiyans monkeys and stuff. Like you can't, bro. I'm thinking y'all Frieza on a burner. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I'm thinking y'all like throwing shots trying to be like Frieza or something. But now y'all saying genuinely. Now he ain't nobody from Curious George though. I thought y'all was hating on Kakarot, man. Hating on that bad Kakarot, bro. Frieza was wilding. But going back to just for the love of the game. Frieza is absolutely morally terrible, right? But I like Frieza though because Frieza, we know where he stands. I think it's better to know where a character is instead of making them all ambiguous and weird. Like Frieza simply he's like a space emperor dude, and he's not good at all. He's genuinely evil, no in between. He's just strictly about being for the love of the game. He don't even be playing like he's a good character. He just genuinely. Is that Team Gohan? No. It's not Gohan. It's supposed to be Goku in his Super Saiyan Blue form. I don't know if you're trolling or not. But nah. This is genuinely our Goku. This one is genuinely I made his head a little bit bigger. But he's supposed to be Goku. This one has nothing to do with young Gohan. I'm always gonna have a bias towards. I'm always gonna be biased against Gohan anyway. Because like I said, I know Krillin made that mission horrible. You saying you cool with Frieza because you know he was gonna always do him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he's not like in between. Like he's evil, but you know what he is. I respect. In a twisted way. Yeah. Like these aren't off memory either. These aren't off memory at all. Top 5 characters. Piccolo. I like Piccolo. Piccolo is one. I like Vegeta. Vegeta, Piccolo. I think it's somebody else. He said, bro, hey, Gohan because the game mission. Bruh, Gohan is... I got a love-hate relationship with Gohan. That was like my younger brother's favorite character for a minute. So he always reminds me of my little brother. But bro, that man Gohan sold me out so many times on that mission, bro. Like it seemed almost personal. Like he woke up in the game Matrix or something and was like, you know what? You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to cook buddy. How can we tell he's in the Super Saiyan Blue and not blind? Well, I mean, honestly, he does look like the regular Super Saiyan, doesn't he? I didn't really mean to shade his hair that way. I just was trying to make do with the this one is supposed to be the regular Super Saiyan. It's a lot less blue. But this one does look like the Super Saiyan though, doesn't he? I guess you really can't tell. But I'm gonna like add more streaks of blue. Without doing too much. Still makes it seem like it's the regular Super Saiyan. Looks dope either way. And he had half the suit on. Yeah, that was horrible. That mission was one of the worst. That was one of the worst design missions I think I've ever seen. And I played. This is coming from me, man. I played GTA Online. GTA Online has some horrible mission designs. If you really been like, if you like are a grinder on there, pause, bro. If you like a real deal, like I used to try to hop on GTA and really make like GTA bucks, bro. GTA dollars, whatever you call them. He started with the angry. Yo, that man, yo, GTA has some of the worst. GTA Online has some of the worst or poorly designed missions ever. Maybe add some electricity strings around them for a difference. That might work. I was considering putting like a little beam right here, but I think I don't want to overdo it either. And some of these, I don't want it to be like it's too much, you know. I don't want it to take away from the other ones that I did so far. I need one more solid picture to bring this one all together. To fully bring it all together at least. Without feeling like it's doing too much. Have I Goku eating something? Because the static, it would look cool in the Super Saiyan form with the static. I don't know if I'm going to do him eating something, but I do want to find a picture that's just more simple. Something that doesn't need too much space. While also still very much looking like it still feels true to his character. Something that don't seem like it's too much. Goku crater meme. Goku in the crater is crazy. Because as soon as you mentioned the crater, I immediately thought of, oh, buddy. Goku crater. Is that a teddy bear behind them? No. I see it, though. Nah, it's not a teddy. I didn't mean to do that. That's not a teddy bear. I didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be a rock. It looked like a teddy bear, doesn't it? I didn't mean to do that. That's tough. I didn't see that at first. It looks like a teddy bear. I didn't mean, yeah, I was trying to make a detailed rock and it turned into a little. That's tough. I didn't even see that. That's crazy. That wasn't my intention. It looks like it's hiding behind him, doesn't it? I mean he's a pure. Nah, I see it though. I didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be a rock, bro. It's supposed to be a rock. Yo, put him standing in his everyday fighting stance whenever he fought Scout and Vegeta. Let me see. I need to find one. I think I might do his face or something. I don't know. That's crazy. That's literally a teddy bear, bro. That's literally a whole, like, what's going on? What the heck is going on? I didn't even that's crazy. That is definitely crazy. I didn't even see that, bro. That's like blowing my mind. All right. I got like a little something that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna zoom him way back, man. I'm gonna zoom way back. I gotta make do with this space right here. I gotta make do with this little piece of space. It ain't too much, but it'll work. Bro, when Goku on him, indubitably. but that's it's so funny with that, like with some of these, cause it'll y'all like point out designs that I don't even originally see at first. Like y'all notice stuff that even I didn't see. That's crazy. It's not crazy. I see. Oh nah. Oh, well, yeah, Tic Tac or indubitably. That's that's wild to me. Like, I don't think y'all know how crazy that is for me to see that now that you pointed it out. Sat there an accidental. I done threw in an accidental Easter egg, bro. That's tough. It looked like a face on his arm. Yeah, that wasn't at all what I was going for. That's really crazy. And then what's so funny is that it looks like somewhat detailed though. As I'm like looking at it, it looks detailed with the little dots. And then with his little like rounded nose. That's crazy. It almost looks it looks intentional, but I genuinely I was just trying to shape in a rock. Yeah. I was just trying to draw on a rock, bro. I see him though. I see him. I definitely see my guy. He's over there he's hiding behind Goku. I suppose. I guess he's safe though. I don't think Goku would hurt a little teddy bear. He got a pure heart. But he got a pure heart indeed. I'm gonna try to guess before. I don't know. Is that the strongest teddy bear? That's like the mastermind behind everything. That's really, I don't think y'all understand how much that's tripping me out though. Cause like the more that I look at him, the more that I see the little features. Like I'll see the little, his ear, his arm, his nose, his eyes, his little stump. Like, nah, this isn't 10. For me to sit there and, that's really like blowing my mind. Hey, that really might not make any sense. Cause like, yo, how don't you know? And I thought you meant to do no. I didn't mean to do that. I'm being like genuine. I didn't even see it. I didn't see it until you pointed it out. It didn't even register in my brain. That's pretty tough though. I'm glad you had the eye for that though, because like I said, I would have never even registered that was there. I know in these, like I'll sometimes kind of joke, but like I seriously, I don't know where little buddy, he just spawned in. He literally just spawned in. Just look, one of the things you can't unsee. Yeah, you can't unsee it, but it looks like it's a teddy bear hiding behind Goku, doesn't it? I think that it just makes this a little bit more wholesome. But that's still tripping me out though, because like I said, I don't know how. That's wild. It's tripping me out. It's tripping me out. That's definitely one of those things. You Ultra Instinct. No, he's not like special Ultra Instinct or nothing like that. He's regular. Or let me rephrase that. I think that this picture he was like phasing in and out of it. I'm pretty sure this is from the Tournament of Power. That's crazy. I was looking at some of the older clips from the Tournament of Power. I think that it's almost been it's been like over 10 years. Super is pretty old now. Or at least it's getting up there in age. I didn't realize that Super's gotten as old as it pretty much has. People was hating on the Unmastered one. Yeah. I feel like people hated on Super a little bit, but I didn't think Super was that bad. It's low key some hating going on with Super. I didn't think Super was that bad at all. Y'all appreciate it too, Pure. Like you would have thought like Super was like the worst thing on. I think that it's just with anything. Wasn't there supposed to be like a part two to Super or something? Weren't we supposed to get something else in addition to Super that just never came in? Like it never like came off of the what do you even call it? Like it never came out of the imagination. Like people were speaking on it, but it never became a real thing. Goku's getting up there in age though. Goku's getting up there in age, man. They need to go ahead and make a show before that man Goku retire, bro. Yeah, they need to go ahead and cook up a little show or something for that man Kakarot change. He turn a new leaf, and bro, he might embrace being a grandfather, man. They need to go ahead and put out something new. Goku to LeBron of Dragon Ball. Facts. As much as I want him to continue forever. They're gonna eventually have to let that man retire, bro. He can't keep on throwing hands with these people. He just want to go. I don't think I could ever envision Goku just going and chilling out on a farm somewhere. I know that he like it's canon that he's a farmer, but there is no way that man Goku is about to just go chill out and go live on a farm somewhere, bro. Like he's going literally. Yeah, he did. I know that he did. He slowed down and he was living on a farm. I remember in one episode, it was like a farmer tried to shoot him or something, and he sat there like the bullet. It didn't even. Then Goku Black came along. Yeah, dude was trying to mind his business, and here come these body snatching fiends. Could you imagine just trying to live out your life, minding your business, and a dude come and steals your body, bro? Dudes be hating, man. They not only steals your body, but like eliminates your family as you. Like that's like why you got to be evil to do that, man. Dude got his whole life snatched away from him. Trying both. Yo, thank you too, Peaky. Thank you. That's somebody else I haven't really done before. Goku Black. I don't know how I haven't done Goku Black before, but I don't think I've drawn him. He's been requested. I've been just more fixated on drawing in Kakarot as he is before I move on to like the more special versions of him. That man, young Kakarot, bro. I gotta figure out how to get this like ink. I don't even know how I did it, but I got like an ink just splotched all on my hands. Gotta get this ink off my hands, dog. Did it freeze for a second? It might have frozen for you, or it might have froze for you, but no. I stopped drawing. Fucking split second there. I like pulled my hand back. I'm still here though. I'm definitely still here. Indubitably indeed. Yo, I don't know what that means, bro, but I see you. Thank you. I'm gonna assume, but didn't say something crazy like I don't even know what could have possibly been said, but I don't know what. I'm not that locked in, bro. I don't know any other languages. I see you though, man. Thank you. Yo, on a random note, I was kind of dabbling with the idea of making something that was a little bit more grounded in with like knights and something that's a little bit. It's not as like cartoonish as like these anime drawings. Yo, what's up? I see y'all. It's good indeed. I guess I'm gonna just show y'all instead of. Bro, still watching your process in real time. A little printer. Played. I'm glad you enjoy the process, man. Indubitably. But I like that's like the cool thing about doing these live though. It's like y'all can see it come together. I think the time lapses kind of make it seem like it's like something with like some kind of special effect or something. But you see me in real time doing this. Just kind of like Full Metal, Doctor Doom. I don't think that I want to do Full Metal or Doctor Doom. I got like another idea in mind. Kind of touching base with some of the stuff I was doing when I first started over here. Some of like the earlier concepts. I've done Doctor Doom before. I did Doctor Doom and Iron Man one night. I'm just not feeling it right now. Yeah, this is some Dragon Ball stuff right now, man. This is some Dragon Ball stuff. Said man, your Kakarot. I seen something, and I don't know if it was true, but it was like Dragon Ball literally can never end because it's like one of the main employers, and I believe it was Japan. Somebody like, hey, whoever's here, can somebody fact check that? Is that a real thing? Or like they literally can't end Dragon Ball because so many people depend on it for a job, even if they wanted to. Even if they wanted to end it. There's always got to be like another dude. They got to get beat up, man. It's just the Dragon Ball philosophy. And they can't stop Naruto either. I mean, yeah. I guess it could be like why we got Boruto or One Piece. Yeah, like it's literally holding up their whole economy, bro. You got these animes. You ever see Fate Stay Night? Crazy but dope. I haven't seen it. It's a lot of like little niche shows that I've never really seen before. It's a lot of like little niche shows. And I know of One Piece, but I've never even seen One Piece. I had this one like I drew Luffy like once. I don't think I ever drew him again, but I drew Luffy once. That's why we got the live action. We gonna have live action remakes, extensions. They gonna have us. They gonna continue to show it. Yo, it's gonna be like 2079. It's gonna be like Goku's great. Probably why the pacing is like that. Yeah, they gotta draw it all the way out. They can't end that, bro. They can never end those shows. They cannot end those shows at all. They're gonna be having extended shows and kinds of stuff. They're gonna have the shows about the grandkids, their families, extended families, It's gonna get to the point to where the kids ain't even Saiyans no more, bro. Like they like great distant ancestor was Goku. They don't even got the Saiyan stat boost no more, bro. They just, I don't even know. They're gonna be on Krillin's level. That's what they did with the Power Rangers. They gonna keep on remixing, recreating, and Beyblade. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I haven't seen or watched anything with Beyblades since like it's been over 10 years. I remember Beyblades. I remember Jenga. Jenga and that crazy dude with the dragon Beyblade. That's all that I remember. Anything after that, my mind gets really hazy. I want to say it was a little dude. His name was Percy or something. He was like an anime character. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I just remember Jenga. And I remember going to Target as a kid and just seeing the rows and rows of Beyblades they had for sale. This was like back in the day. They're not trying to end it. They can't. I don't know who's still watching it in 26, but can I see the whole pic so far? Oh, not yet, Brianna. Not yet. I got you though as soon as I'm done with this version of Goku. I got you. Just hang on. Yeah, like the whole show is holding up the economy. Oh, have you drawn OG Kid Buu? I want to say that I have. It has been a while though. It has been a while. It's been like a nice little minute. I wanted to have Goku like kind of like he was flying through the air or something. Here's everything so far. Here's my guy. So far, everything that's came to life on this page. I wanted to get him to where you could see him. Yo, thank you too, Socrates. I think that I wanna have one of the Dragon Balls on here. Have one of the Dragon Ball. How much you charge for a page? It depends. If you are interested in the commission, DM me. Definitely DM me. I'm gonna do a. I want to do a Dragon Ball on here. It's pretty awesome. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, top left and right. Definitely Angry Goku when he was fighting Frieza. Oh yeah, you talking about yeah. I be feeling like that's what's so funny about Goku too though. He's such like a pure-hearted dude. So making bro angry is that's a challenge. Like you gotta really be pushing your anger. You gotta be like really a rage bait fiend. You gotta be a master of your craft to be able to make Goku angry. That dude is as chill gets. Show the whole thing, it's sick. Hang on. You gotta really be a master of your craft. If you able to make young Goku angry, bro, you gotta reevaluate. You need to reevaluate. But I mean, just think though, like if you have the unfortunate luck, I mean, imagine you playing Search and Destroy and Goku was on your enemy team and you talking mess and bro just teleport behind you. There ain't nothing you can do against that. There's nothing you're doing. You're literally cooked. That's why the little instant transmission could never be like a widespread technique, bro. That would get dangerous. Somebody ever ask you to do a tattoo on them with your style, would you? It would depend. You know, I'm not really like a I get that question a lot. That was never really like my intention with these. It's more maybe. I won't never say never. I won't never say never at all. I'm gonna shape in some of the stars before I start immediately. I would never say never. I've been getting a lot of tattoo questions though, and I didn't really start these with that in mind. But maybe. Gotta make this just feel like it's a little bit more rounded. I can see how it's gonna end. Oh, you talking about like with the Dragon Ball. I'm trying to make it seem like it's rounded. Something that's in, I feel like it's still kind of weird, but going from 2D to 3D shapes. You would think that it would be a little bit easier given some of the more, to make it look like a sphere. Yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to make it seem sphere-like. That's why I was trying to layer both of the colors the way that I did. I shouldn't want for it to seem flat on the page. Like a globe. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. The 6/7s. Nah, this ain't no 6/7 stuff, Death Note. But I want it to be more predominantly reddish/orange. So I'm just taking my time. I was on the fence. I think that I want to make the next page. I guess I won't say it just yet. I'm going to focus on this one first. Got to put the glare on it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to make it seem somewhat reflective or something. It might be a little bit too late for that though. I might have shaded it just a little bit too dark. It's still rounded. It's still at least rounded. Here's everything though so far. I think that I'm gonna leave this one as it is. I think that I'm gonna leave this one as it is. Now you know for the next time, for sure. For sure, indubitably indeed. I think that I'm gonna save it for the next time. I'm gonna just double check something real fast. go to One Piece draw and win? Sooner than later. Sooner than later. It was one. It was some word. I'm gonna just double check something real fast. I'm still here. That would be hard. You should do Shinron. Well. I'm gonna save Shinron for another one. I'm gonna save Shinron for another page. I'm thinking that for this next one, I'm gonna do like some stuff involving nature. That's what I'm leaning more towards right now. Just for this next page. Just for this, I just gotta get like a good quality reference. I find that the references can really be the difference between a lot of these pages coming together fully. First that being so smooth, man. I still want to see you do Michael Jackson Thriller for his movie coming. Kind of, you know, maybe. I don't really draw people like that, but that's the exception. I'll say maybe. I won't promise it, but I'll see. I'll see. I gotta see. It might be like a one-time thing. I gotta see. You pulling views over his movie? Well, I want to do it justice. If I do something like that, I want to do it right. I'm kind of to a point now where I just want for it to be of like a nice quality. If I do something like that. What is this piece gonna be? I want this one to be a lot more grounded in nature. That would be tough with the blue and the red. I want this one to be a lot more nature grounded. I said that I was gonna save Shinron. I don't even know if I'm gonna do Shinron today. I gotta just see what I'm thinking as this one goes. This is AI generated. Nah, I'm not quite an AI. I'm not quite an artificial intelligence, brother. How do you do this? You need to draw. You need to draw. Oh shoot. Got a little bit too quick there. It's like one of those statues in Hawaii. Oh, you talking about the little stone faces. How you saying? The little stone faces. This ain't that. I'm seeing an old man. It's paid over 500 RAM because of AI. It's annoying. Yeah. We apparently it's like some kind of like AI. They using the RAM sticks for like the data centers, I believe, and RAM has shot up. The data centers. It's like a. It's a whole situation that could have totally been avoided. Got these data centers, bro. But hey, at least we have data centers, I guess. Data centers that everybody definitely wanted. Is it a wolf? Is it a person? This one's gonna be more nature. Just tell me what you see. This one is gonna be some more nature-oriented stuff. Gonna be like Wally, a bear. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like some Wally stuff. It's gonna literally be like we gonna have. I don't even know what we're gonna have, bro. We gonna have something though. We gonna have a big problem on our hands. But hey. I guess at least we have data centers, I guess. Forget the RAM. Forget the ability to just exist. A stormtrooper? Nah. Problem for future us. Yep. It's a big, big problem. It's a big, big problem indeed. A samurai. Nah, this one is more nature oriented, man. This is like, think like wildlife. Think like outdoors. It's either a dog or a deer, a wolf. Give him his little, a fox. A dog or a fox. Nah, bro, don't be trying don't be trying to cheat either, man. Tell me what you see. No AI summaries, no assistance, no nothing. This might make it a little bit more obvious. I won't even lie. I already said a wolf. This might make it a little bit more obvious to see a fox now all the way. A furry. Nah, it's not a furry. It's not a furry, bro. Why, it's good. Yo, it's crazy. You said it like it's like some kind of like species or something, bro. I said this is like some wildlife stuff, dog. I got it right? No. It's not a fox. If it was a fox, I would have used it's a lot going on there, bro. But I would have used more red. He's not quite a fox though. Not in that sense. A wolf. That's a better guess. See, I can really like play. I can play like mind games, John. Be like, oh, this is a husky. What is that picture? Oh, it's a husky, bro. He's a little husky, man. A werewolf? Nah, he's a little husky. Wolf and a dog. Nah, he's just a husky. He's just catching the vibe, man. Thanks, G. He's a little husky, man. He catching the vibe. He's living like Larry, man. That's a cat. Nah, foxes got their eyes closed like that. You're not fooling me. Paper with ink. Nah, sometimes I do be playing, but no, this is genuinely this isn't a fox. I've done little foxes and stuff before. I've done little foxes and stuff before. Berlin. Nah, I'm not Berlin. This isn't like a little. I remember whenever I was first trying to understand how to draw dogs and stuff, an issue I would have is I would make my huskies look like wolves and my wolves look like huskies. But this isn't a husky. Or this isn't a husky or a fox. What's your favorite wild animal? I think owls are cool. I like bears too. It's out in the tundra. But the wolf go hard too, because the wolf be blowing down people's houses. Who else is doing that, bro? Your favorite animal ain't blowing down nobody's houses. Like, imagine that lore. Like, the wolf pulled up. Yo, the wolf, think about it like this, bro. The wolf was dressing up as people's grandmamas, bro. The wolf was blowing down people's houses. Like, there's nobody else that got that much crazy background lore. Your favorite animal was not dressing up as nobody's grandmama. Your favorite animal was not blowing down people's houses, whether it was made out of bricks, sticks, stones, or bones, bruh. Baby chill, catching salmon and sleeping. Exactly. He's a peaceful guy, but the wolf be scheming. And the wolf, he be rolling with his bros, his family. The bear gotta worry about little people breaking into their houses. Yo, what's up, Simone? You gotta think about the bears. The bears just be out in nature minding their business, and you got little people breaking into their houses and complaining that the beds aren't comfortable enough. Could you imagine breaking into somebody else's house and complaining that their bed isn't comfortable enough? Like, that story was so insane. Like, now I'm thinking back on it. That story is so crazy. The story of Goldilocks is crazy. We used to really like have to learn about that at school. I guess this is really garbage. This is really garbage. No. You think Goldilocks and Red Riding Hood wasn't the same forest? Oh, okay, let's think about that. Okay, Goldilocks. You know what? I don't really see why they might not have been. I don't really see why they. Hey, at this point, nothing was surprising me, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they crossed paths or something like that. Because for some reason you got this enchanted forest. Hello, indubitably, man. 1.2. Yo, thank you for the awesome too, Drew. I wouldn't be surprised if Goldilocks and Red Riding Hood was riding around in the same. Little Red Riding Hood was questionable too, though, because what you mean you can't tell a wolf and your granny apart, though. She had something going on. I don't know what was happening, but something there's more to that story. Yo, what's up, Bronny? Gotta watch Hoodwink to know they was. Nah, yo. I don't know. I think that Little Red Riding there's something more to that story. I can't prove it, but I've just never met a person that can't tell their granny apart from a freaking wolf, bro. She might have been something going on. There was something going on. Oh, there's another animal that I want to do. I was trying to find a good picture for it, but I feel like I always like kind of draw it in the same way. I want to change it a little bit. You done Jack Skellington yet? No. He said she was high on something. She might have been. I just, yo, there was something going on with that. Cause how she was in the forest hanging with the gnomes and the elves. She looked at the basket and ate some, waiting for her. She's on some kind of substance. There was something going on there. There was something going on. She was probably kicking it with some gnomes and something. I'm gonna just put it like this, though. I'm standing on what I said. I think that wolves got some of the craziest folklore ever. They got some of the craziest folklore. Wolves pull up on you. They got like, it's like 70 of them or something. However many they be having in the pack. Not literally 70, but it'd be 1 million of them. They pull up on your whole family. Boom. Zebra? No. This one can become a zebra, but it's not a zebra. I'll be honest, I haven't drawn a zebra in a minute, bro. The zebra is more challenging. A lot more challenging. If you were reincarnated as an animal, what do you think you would come back as? I imagine, I would hope something peaceful, like a deer or an elk or something. Kind of like some Red Dead Redemption stuff, like you get the good ending. You getting to like see everything play back at you. I would hope that it's something neutral. I don't really know if I would want to be. I don't know. Maybe I would be like a. Dang, what animal would I be if I had to like respawn? If this is some stuff. Let me see. I come back as a bald eagle. That's pretty solid because you get free range. You get to see everything from high above. It's you. You're no longer confined to just the ground. I think I would respawn as like an elk or something. Or a deer. Hopefully. If I absolutely had to do it again. I hope it's something cool, like whatever lives the longest is what I would be. So you would respawn as like a jellyfish. Jellyfish there are some jellyfish that are immortal. You know that, right? Not like I don't know if they're conscious in the same way that we are, but they're immortal. They could just keep resetting their life cycle. Would you want to be something like that? Good pick. Like if you respawn as a jellyfish, I don't even know if they're like aware though. Like from the way that it was explained to me, which I guess we really have no way of knowing, because you can't sit down and question a jellyfish. Most people can at least. Axolotls too. The jellyfish it is. You will respawn. You're just forever in the sea. You said nah. It's like you're knitting but on paper. Yeah. I think being a jelly. You know what? I don't know though, bro. Because if you're in the deep, you think you're in the deep sea. You're in the deep sea. You're surrounded by whatever's down there because we don't even know. The ocean ain't even explored. And it's just you. You're just forever floating. The ocean will be nuts. Exactly. Like you think you're picking the easiest difficulty, but you know how many things you got to worry about if you're in the ocean. You got all these animals trying to eat you. I think I'll become a buffalo. That's pretty. Yo, like as long as you become a buffalo in like a good time, like as long as they're not being all hunted away or hunted off. What really blew my mind, whenever I learned about buffalo, at a point in time, buffalo literally covered the entire, like the whole United States. There was buffaloes everywhere. A Nintendo. That looked like the Lich from the. Nah, this isn't the Lich. This is actually a buffalo. As long, I think of being like a buffalo or a bison. This is a bison buffalo. Usually whenever I draw these, and I only do their faces, but I want to kind of like change it up a little bit. Now you said I see it. I guess I kind of like broke my rule. Normally I don't immediately say it, but we just chilling. We just chilling. So I'm okay, kind of like revealing the little things. The little things indeed. I gotta get my guys shape in. Yo, what crocodile? Wait, brother. What? You gotta slow down, bro. I knew something was going on there. I knew there was something happening. Yo, look like you got a mask on. What's your brain doing whenever you draw? Trying to just make sense of the shapes. Usually I'm trying to make sense of just I want to bring it to life. And I'm trying to just be mindful of the way that it's supposed to look. I'm excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Ain't it coming out in the summer? Yeah, it does look like a mask. It isn't it's not a mask. I'm genuinely drawing like an animal. How are you reading and drawing? I have like my phone in front of me. It's kind of like I can kind of glance up at it on occasion. I got my phone. I got like actual chat on my screen to my right. So anytime that my eyes kind of like wander away, if I'm not looking at my reference, I'm looking. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I be kind of like jumping all over the place. To make a long story short, without getting too into like the nitty gritty of everything going on. There's a lot happening on this page, but that's how I'll be doing the FFG. It's a process, bruh. It's a whole it's a something. It's advanced brain rot, bro. It's what the years of brain rot has done to. Yep, it's like his body is kind of angled behind it a little bit, but it's a buffalo, but not like a buffalo, like a water buffalo in Africa. This is what I believe, like a North American buffalo. These are the ones that lived all over the United States way back in the day. I think I want to leave them off like that, man. I wanted to do one buffalo that was somewhere. But hey, I appreciate it too, Steven. Wanted to shape my guy in. Usually I only do their little faces, but I wanted this one to feel like it was more grounded in Yellowstone. So if you have like some ideas for Yellowstone, I'm all ears. It don't gotta just be the same stuff over and over again. Yo, thank you for the army too, Drew. It don't gotta be the exact same animals over and over. But I'm going for stuff. You sure it's not a fox? Yeah. This one is a wolf. And honestly, I'm kind of down to do another one just to make it more clear. You left or right-handed naturally. How long you been doing this for? Draw a deer in the hot spring. I am more of a right-handed person overall. I can use both. I don't know if I want to. I gotta see. I want to find like a clearer picture of a wolf. A clearer one. I've been following you for the last few months here. Yo, thank you too, Darren. The deer. Yeah, I'm 100. I drew a saber-tooth tiger before. An elk. An elk. An elk could work. Let me see. An elk. An elk. Let me get like a good solid representation of one that really matches the vibe. What about markers? Markers are cool, but usually I stick more to my pens. I really enjoy the simplicity of them. I want to make this one feel like it's more detailed. Yo, hang on, let me see what happened with my chat, bro. What did I just do to my chat? Hang on. Just do a penguin? A penguin is cool, but I want to make this one more grounded in Yellowstone. I'm going for something that's a lot more grounded in Yellowstone. I've done penguins and stuff like that before. And I'm even down to do a groundhog if they live in Yellowstone. I'm going to just double check. Let me get this back to where it's positioned the right way. I believe it's Yellowstone where it got the super volcano that could literally erupt at any moment. Yo, do I even got enough space for this, though? That's the real question. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. But I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't fully think that through the way that I thought that I did. A black bear? That could work. Let me see. I'm going to try to keep it one thing at a time first before I start doing the more exotic selections. That's like the made crazier stuff. Like a black bear. A zebra came up too. When will it be? When will it be what? The Lorax? I don't know, man. I'm not going to promise it. I said that I would do it, but eventually. I'm not promising anytime soon, though. A bald eagle? Do you have any kids? No. Mountain lions. Yeah, nah, I'm not. I haven't like stepped into like that parental role yet. Even though they be trying to call me Unk in here. Trying to be in here calling me Unk. Unk and the Android. Unk and the AI. I'm trying to think of the words. I'm every time I see you live, by the way. It's all good. I told you that I would. I just didn't really give you like a time. That's part of the reason why I don't really be trying to promise stuff. Like I said, I mean, I will do it eventually. I gotta be in the zone. Unk AI, exactly. Yeah, Unk and AI. Unk Android AI. It's all the same at this point. Sheep. Could you do did one drawing per paper, I buy a few. It's for the wolves and stuff. I just appreciate nature, man. Beautiful mark. I think I'm gonna like darken parts of his face. Just make him seem more like alive. Do any hunting? You know what? Not really. I don't really know anything about hunting. I like to just look at the animal pictures and just the visuals. I've known people that were a lot more into it. The most that I've probably done is fishing, but I would never keep anything that I would catch. I would always throw it back. You're amazing. Yeah, thank you too, Sue. Yeah, the most that I would do is I'll probably throw it back. Use pens on like bigger scale projects. If I go anything beyond like my 9x12 inch pages, I probably would. But I haven't really moved on to things that are a whole lot bigger project wise. But I won't never say never though. I gotta just see what comes. I definitely see what comes. I'm gonna learn. If you love animals, you love hunting. I know it sounds freaky, but the things you see are nuts. I've like seen all kind of crazy stories and stuff like that goes into it, but I'm more interested just in the aspect of just kind of putting things onto the pages, man. I don't really know, like as far as being up close and hunting and the sport as a whole. I don't really know a lot. No glaze. Yo, thank you too, U-Day. I didn't take it as glaze, bro. Glad you enjoying what you see though. Now this is where things get a little bit more difficult. You think I look like a deer? That does not look like me. Wait a minute, man. I thought you said you was Batman. You gonna be Elk Man? Elk Man, Batman, Moose Man, Rat Man. We got Elk Man before GTA 6. That's what's really going on. I'm trying to keep that like sharpness. You said been a minute now, bro. I'm keeping a minute. Some of the things I be remembering, bro. Sometimes I don't remember everything, but sometimes. And how am I, man? I can't complain at all, man. I'm here. I can't complain at all. Let me get my guys' antlers in. Let me get my guys' antlers. Some person, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, some nights it'd be pretty packed in here, dog. Hey, but it's nice to see you doing good too, bro. Despite your metamorphosis, I imagine it wasn't easy going from being the Batman to the Moose Man. I remember for sure, indubitably. I imagine it wasn't easy for you going from being the Batman to the Moose Man. All good though. I know it's definitely a downgrade. Well, hey, bro, everybody got to start somewhere, man. Sometimes being the Batman ain't cutting it. Sometimes being Batman ain't cutting it. I done seen what goes on at nighttime in Gotham, bro. It ain't easy. Sometimes you gotta just hang up the cape. And a dragon. I don't know who Moose Man is, to be honest. He's probably sick. I don't either. Mountain lion came up to my tent while camping. Yeah. Yeah, he was scouting you out, bro. He was trying to see. He said, hey, bro, what you got going on? You got some snacks. Did you pick up this style from somebody else? Did I literally invent this? No, I didn't like make this up on my own. I picked up on this from like just seeing scribble art in general. This is just how I made sense of it. Yeah, you was almost dinner, bro. That mountain lion was exercising his free will. Whatever made him happy, he must have been like, oh, nah, you look like you got, he said, you got like a loving family at home or something, bro. This dude ain't about to be dinner. He just had to see what was going on. He had to see if you had some snacks, bro. You was almost dinner. Bro, it was too stressful. Some nights heavy tested for sure. Joker pulled my last straw, bro. It was growling out there for an hour. Yeah. I'm glad he went away. He didn't sit there and camp. He would have that would have been bad, bro. Bro would have been camping. Nah. That bucket's getting skipped every maiden season with that rack. Wait, what? Dog, Mount Rushmore. Wait, what? Real question, are you single? Yes. It was growling out there for an hour, that buck. Nah, I had wait. All I had was a knife and bear spray, antlers. Yo, don't be cooking my guy. He's doing his best. I didn't know if I wanted to make these too sharp or make them more sword like, bro. Yeah, y'all were cooking little buddy's antlers, bro. He's trying his best. He literally has swords coming off of his head. Gotta do some slack, man. The economy's cooked or something. They look fire. The economy's cooked. Gotta make him. Yo, I appreciate it too, fellow Jason. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, bro. Take it easy, Jack. Gotta bring it some more to life. I was a bit worried that this was gonna be pushing it as far as just being off of the page, but I think it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. How are the 3 colors? Bro, your mind is imagining things. Your mind is imagining things. There was never red. There was never a red pen at all. The red pen was the friends you made along the way. There was never a red pen. There was never a blue pen. Yep, only an orange pen. Indubitably cheese. Indubitably. I'm more confused now. You gotta be. You gotta be. That's all right, bro. Sometimes you're just confused. Nah, seriousness though. It's red and blue. You're seeing 3 colors because sometimes they'll mix together. You're seeing the 3 colors because sometimes the red and the blue, it'll make like a purplish. Sometimes I'll like intentionally still edit. Yeah. Yeah, purple. The red and blue makes purple. It's just the way that they overlap with each other. I'll make his face seem just a little bit more full. Let me draw like the little bottom part of his jaw. To make him seem like he's alive. What time is it where I am? It is about 2 in the morning. It's about 2-ish in the morning. So it's fairly late, but not crazy. Nah, bro, it definitely makes yellow. No, but it has. See, I don't really be using other colors, but I'll have some times where like the way that everything looks, it appears like it'll look yellow. Like your mind will fill in it'll like make. I did like a Wolverine page a little while ago. Somebody said like they was like my brain makes me think that I'm seeing yellow even though I know it's only red and blue. So it's all like illusion. I think that it's like the mind trying to make sense of what it sees. Let's say though, it's late, but not too late. Indubitably, indeed, man. Indeed. I had another animal I wanted to do on here. See, you're finally getting it. You love to see it. You love to see it. I want to find another good reference picture. one up here. All right. All right. This one. This is gonna be a similar. This is gonna be a very similar animal, but it's not the same thing. Just to mitigate any confusion. Just to mitigate any kind of confusion. Bring my guy to life. I probably could have went down a little bit more, but this is all right. I think what I find is always the most challenging part is trying to just get the head shape right. Like if you can figure out how to shape the head in, everything else usually can fall into place with these. And I do always start with the eyes first, most of the time. Unless it's like the exceptional Dragon Ball character or somebody in that lane. Which I know I just did that other page not that long ago, like an hour ago or so. But I just want to bring my guy to life. That's like my main goal on this one. It's my main goal on this one. I'll make his snout a little bit longer. But this really is like some Red Dead Redemption stuff. I know that the question came up earlier. It's kind of like we out in the plains somewhere in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I got a little notebook like Arthur. We out in the West. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, Simone. It's going to be a lot more of these to come, too, and I appreciate it. Take it easy, indubitably. Let me get my guys' little antlers together. Never played that one. Looks good, though. That and God of War. So, God of War is one that I've been told about a lot. But that's one that I really haven't gotten around to. I've seen other people play it before. But I think it dropped on the PS5. I want to say that my barber was the one about people to be telling me about how cold it was. He said that it played out like a movie. I'm head out to it. Take it easy, Cheese. My barber was telling me about how he was like playing it. And he was like, it played out like a movie. I was like, I gotta check it out eventually. The most that I've seen my brother play through the older God of War games back in the day. I committed to Xbox because of Halo. See, bro, I used to be an Xbox bro too, bro. I turned a new leaf though. I was a Xbox 360 kid, bro. But man, I wasn't even a Halo guy. Xbox got some cold exclusives, but it's getting to a point now where unless you're like a diehard OG, I don't even know the incentive. I mean, aside from like the restrictions of getting RAM and building a computer from scratch, it's not for everybody. I had a gaming laptop for a minute before like mine ended up breaking on me, but like the scenes look sick and heard they remastered them. Yeah, Halo was carrying. I was Xbox, like I was once an Xbox diehard guy too, bro. But yo, once you like taste that life of not being restricted to the Xbox, bro, you ain't never gonna be able to go back. It's like you change timelines or something. Once you get like a feel for just like gaming, like Steam and having just the ability to you have free range to do whatever you want to do. You realize how restrictive the consoles are. And they're very expensive too. Like by the time now I'm not selling you anything by the way. It's just from my own experience. I used to be an Xbox fiend, bro. I love my Xbox. I still low-key got love for the Xbox. Now that you see the other side, it's kind of just like, I don't know, man. You know? I don't know. I don't know if I could ever do it the way that I once did. You get the Xbox, bro. But like the OG gaming days. I was a lot younger whenever I had my 360. But I still remember like GTA 4, a little bit of GTA. A little, no, wait. A little bit of GTA 4, a lot of GTA 5. Like there was something that was magical about the older consoles, so I definitely get it. You talking about old gen, or was it like the old gen stuff or the new gen stuff you were speaking on, or just like overall? For sure, it seems like PlayStation has some exclusive dope games. Metal Gear was my favorite. For me, I know aside from the cinematic stuff with God of War, I think PlayStation just had like better. It was a game that I came around to way later, and I didn't even know that I really didn't keep up with the stuff because I was like a diehard Xbox guy. I'm really like not joking. I was like an Xbox diehard, bro, at a point in time. But it was a game I stumbled across way later called Detroit Become Human. That game was so like it opened up my eyes, bro. Like once you don't even know what you missing out on until you finally like see it, and it's like whoa. Seeing that game Detroit Become Human play out, that game was cold. And I don't be saying games are cold like that, but Detroit, that was a crazy game. Like it'll really have you thinking. Detroit Become Human. I think that it's I don't even know how old it is at this point, but Detroit, that's a good game. If you're not, but that's if you're not really big on FPS stuff. It's some people that they gotta play COD, they gotta play 2K, they gotta be on Fortnite. Like if you can kind of, you say you play Halo, so I'm not really. I'm taking you. You don't really mess with too much. I mean, it depends, but depending upon like whatever it is you look for in games, very cinematic for sure. They have you thinking, it's like, wait a minute, man. Wait, what they got going on? But yeah, Detroit Become Human was cold. Like that's really something that got actual replay value, or not, maybe not replay value, but just play through in general, man. It's a story game, so you can replay through and get different endings and stuff. I didn't even see all the endings. Detroit was cold though, bro. Like if you're looking for like a good game, I think Detroit was like last gen too, PS4. I don't even think that was current gen. That was like that was some last gen stuff. But even though it's last gen, you could still be able to see it and enjoy it for what it is. It's still a really great game. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Stuck to multiplayer for a while since Black Ops 2, lamest story game. Or latest. I'm about to say like I was like I don't remember Black Ops 2 that much, but from what I remember playing it, I thought Black Ops 2 was pretty cool. Max Payne. I wasn't like the most diehard COD guy when I was a lot younger, dude. When I was on the 360, I was playing stuff like GTA and Minecraft, or more probably Minecraft first, and then I came on to GTA a little bit. I didn't really understand GTA at first, but I kind of like grew into GTA. It was good. I think it was a lot of games that were really good. It like there's so like you could really go into a GameStop and there was like you could be like different kind, like there was different kinds of genres of gaming. Like you didn't really have to you didn't have to be a certain profile. Like when you think of Xbox, you probably think of like Mountain Dew, Halo, but there was such a vast library of stuff you could get into. It was good. Transformer game in the old consoles was peak. I didn't experience the Transformer games, but even there were a lot of the older games where the licensing with Heroes wasn't as strict as it is now. Like you can get a game with all the Marvel people, like Ultimate Alliance and stuff. That was one I remember playing a lot as a kid. Yeah, kind of like Blockbuster vibes. Blockbuster was before my time, but I got like a brief memory of Blockbuster. I was so young though. Wait, hang on. Let me double check with that. When did Blockbuster close? I feel like I remember being in one before. When did Blockbuster close? It might have been before my time. Yeah, early 2014. I'm thinking, I'm like, I know that they closed, but I feel like I've been in one before. Can I do an Apple? No, not on this one. I think one is still open. They probably got that like that Kmart aesthetic or something. You step in there, you stepping into the back rooms. Y'all even know what Kmart is, bro? There's some people in here that have no idea what Kmart even is. I know it. You don't gotta expose yourself. I know that somebody don't know what a Kmart is though. I think I got my first Wii from Kmart. Yo, Kmart, bro. Just posted a photo. You got to, bro. You got to. Pick and save. LOL, who don't know. Nah, it's a lot of people that we say Kmart and they They might not know. How it's been? What's good, man? What's good? I want to say I got my weed from Kmart way back in the day, though. I love that weed, even to this day. Kmart, I stole posters from there. Kmart got some crazy background lore. There's like a lot of like, if you ride around anywhere, you might see just some of the old abandoned buildings from what was once Kmart. Draw the Basher. I don't even know what that is. I'm keeping this one more grounded in Yellowstone. Or yeah, this is Yellowstone. So there's a lot more. Layaway was dope. I want to say that it wasn't just Kmart that had stuff like that. That's so insane that they wasn't even that long ago. Just how like fast everything could change. That was like, and I got like the very tail end, bro. I got the very tail end of that stuff. I spawned in 2004. It's me. They called me the Basher in high school. Yeah, that's definitely cool. I'm keeping this some more Yellowstone oriented. Layaway, especially around Christmas time. It's definitely cool, indubitably. It was a lot of like little things that were a vibe though. And it's so crazy because I'll see some of the nostalgic pictures even before time I didn't even exist yet. Like I had this point in time where I was going down the back room rabbit holes. Not like the aspect of the creepypasta stuff, but I mean just seeing the old pictures of what it was like walking around in old shopping malls and stuff. Is this like years of practice, or were you born like this? I'm gonna be honest, man. No, what ended up happening was I'm more of a right-handed person, but I ended up experimenting and trying this out. And upon realizing I could, I just doubled down on it for one. But I've been drawing on and off this way since like 2024. Remember the ice cream with the bubblegum eyes? I don't remember the ice cream with the bubblegum eyes, but what I do remember is it was like just ice cream trucks in general. Like, look, they just ride around, man, trying to get some snacks. I don't understand your drawing method, but it's amazing. I don't know how you do it. I just try to find the shape in everything that I do. That's where I start usually. Try to get the shape in and just bring it to life. Thank you too, Bitter. Pilatus. Nah, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm assuming that you might, maybe that might be what bro's talking about. But it's some of the stuff I get nostalgic for. Like whenever, like if you play any backwards compatible game, you can see the old Xbox 360 interface on just the Xbox. I got like a last gen Xbox one, not even the new gen. SpongeBob the Sonic ones and mad other ones have the gumballs. It's like a couple of just different little shows, different little themes. But I would on occasion. You still got the 360. Nah, man, my 360 is long gone. When I said last gen, I was talking like the original, not even the original Xbox One, like the Xbox One before the most recent one that came out. I started coloring the same way due to me being more left-handed. It's super helpful. I mean, it helps. For me, this way, it centers me. So I could see you kind of picking up on it too. So you kind of see what I'm talking about. Sega Dreamcast, Crazy Taxi. I'm gonna say this. The Dreamcast is a little bit, if it's what I think it's a little bit before my time. I caught the very tail end of the 360. But man, my 360 is like long gone. I don't know. Ain't no telling where that's at now. Dreamcast. That's long go. If y'all ever gotten rid of old consoles, do y'all ever wonder where they are? Like if they're still out in circulation somewhere, or if they're maybe collecting dust in somebody else's collection. Like they were once yours. Like are they still out in the wild somewhere, or are they completely destroyed? Show me the other ones. Not yet. Not yet. The old Wii. Oh yeah, the old Wii Sports. Super Mario Bros. It's cold, bro. It's generational console. And with stuff like that, when you was like playing through as a kid, they seemed like it was also I don't know if it was Wii Fit or Wii Sports. It was something, but there was like a little mat you had to stand on. It's like a little mat that you had to stand on to make sure that the games. I wish I had my old consoles to play some of those games. Be chill. They were cool. It was Hunter games for me. Deer Hunter. That's like some OG stuff. But did you need? I remember they had the little. It wasn't the Kinect. The Kinect is the Xbox, but there was that little. You had to like aim the remote at the little. It was like a little like silver bar thing or something. It's like a little silver bar. Yeah, man. But cool little stuff with the Wii. Yeah. Well, I didn't have the Wii gun thingy, but I had the little thing where you had to like point the Wii remote at the little. It was like a little like silver bar. But I know what you're speaking of though. The Wii was cold. The Wii was definitely cold indeed. I still got my PS2 and PSP. Yeah, my PSP is long gone. I said that like I started with the 360, but I had it wasn't really mine at first. But you know how you kind of like I guess inherit or take on the old stuff of your siblings. I kind of like ended up with like this secondhand PS2, and it barely works. It's barely. That's probably the most vintage. It got like a lot of the OG Mortal Kombat's on there, but I didn't really start there. It's kind of like I got it being in proximity of like my older siblings. I think it was my older sisters, to be honest. It just kind of spawned in, bro. Just kind of spawned. I looked up when I had a PS2. Had a bunch of the OG Mortal Kombat's. Hop on there and throw hands at people, man. You got to settle some disputes. Stand on business. It was Mortal Kombat Armageddon. That's what it was. I think my first thing I had a PSP. You had Else Riddles Kratos. What exactly is that? Croats. I'm still a little bit. I don't know. Is that like a like what kind of game? I had a PSP, but the only thing I saw good. I know what it is Krillin. Nah, this one isn't quite Krillin. This one isn't quite Krillin at all. It isn't a horrible guess. Praying Mantis? No. Not quite a praying mantis at all. Sheep capybara. This one is really more grounded in Yellowstone. This one is a lot more grounded in Yellowstone. So whatever comes to mind, it's definitely still nature. Your dreams be crazy. Sometimes they do. Sometimes, but not usually. A buffalo? Now the one on the right is a buffalo, but this one is not quite. I'll be looking at like a lot of nature pictures for these though. Just bringing them to life. Titan boa is my friend. You got a Titan boa? Favorite Dorito flavor? Probably it's like sweet chili or something. If it really had to come down to it. But I'm gonna tell you, I slowed down. Like, bro, Doritos are so sharp, bro. Doritos are great, but eating Doritos is like chewing a box of. I don't want to say chewing a box of nails, bro, but it's like chewing blades or something. What's your favorite overall? You're going back to the Titan boa. That's pretty. You're chewing razor blades. You biting into a saw. Oh, my Zeus, how am I? Hey man, I haven't been better, bro. Never been better. Indubitably, man. How's it going for you too? Bear? Nah, this one isn't a bear. Not quite a bear at all. I will show you a bear though. Original ruffles are just jail weapons. Wait, what? Original ruffles are jail weapons. I think ruffles are pretty solid. Like if you had to have a ranked snack, one of my go-to or what something that's been my go-to for years is it's Cheez-Its. Ice agents or ice traffickers. Chilling the ruffle slander. I like ruffles though. I like ruffles. What are you doing right now? I won't hate on ruffles too much. They got like I like one of my favorite things is the sour cream and onion. Like that's a solid little snack, man. It's a solid little snack indeed. I ain't gonna lie, you can't go wrong with it. The original one stabbed me. You know, I said that eating Doritos is like they're great, but it's like I'm chewing. You're biting into sharp. Called you a blob artist. It works, I guess. They are summer be crazy. I knew somebody that told me that like way back in the day they bit into a Dorito bag or they was eating Doritos and they had a nail in it or had a screw or something. Had something that wasn't supposed to be in there. I've seen stories of that happening. People get in the bags and they got strange stuff that shouldn't be. Nah, this one is. I fear having a bug in the chip bag. That's a solid fear. Yo, thank you for the blow bubbles too, Alyssa. Yo, cause imagine you like you know how some people what they'll do is they'll kind of like hold the bag over their mouth and kind of let the chips just spill in there. Imagine you got a bug or something that's not supposed to be in there. Now you got a bug or a screw. You're cooked. You're literally cooked, and there's nothing you could do. Cause by then, you're done. You are done. It was a hang on. The entire bag is incinerated at that point. Ram. You said I'm way too young at drawing. How? You gotta keep at it. Yeah, I mean, what is burning the bag gonna do? You done already ate out of there. You're done. The damage has already been done. You're cooked. You done already chewed into the bag. I feel like the only reasonable response you gotta be more drastic than that, man. You gotta be more drastic, whatever that may mean to you. You gotta be more drastic. Who said I ate it already? Well, how would you know that there was a bug in there if you didn't already dig in? You're not already digging. Now you about to. I don't even know. I have heard stories about people opening up bananas and there being like those little spiders in them for some reason. That's where I think I would die. I really don't be. He found out. So I'm saying, yo, listen, it's already over. It's already. You can't undo that. It's already done. Spiders in the bag. Oh nah. I would be. You know what? Out of all the bugs, I wouldn't want there to be a spider in there, but I would be. I feel a little bit better if it was a spider instead of anything else. I think I would take a spider over many things. How long have you been doing this for? I've been doing this probably since like 2024ish. Extra protein. I don't know about that. Extra protein is crazy. We not eating bugs, bro. Not voluntarily, at least. I know people in places do that. Jason Miyagi, what it do? Yo, what's up, Gator? What's good, indubitably, man? I just, you gotta get rid of them. Gotta get rid of the snacks. Most chill with spiders like cockroaches and ants. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid, man. I see that. I feel like that's not unreasonable. You say Ontario? Oh nah. What y'all got, like big spiders over there? I don't really got. The places that I know of that got the biggest spiders are probably like Florida or Australia or something, or maybe the rainforest. But it ain't never nothing like in that lane, I would say. We chilling. He said, "Yikes, no, thank you." Yeah, yeah. Thank you indeed. Got to go ahead and shut that down before it even begins. I see the vision. The mountains got the biggest, I promise. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I think that they grow in accordance to how much space they got to roam. I think that makes a lot of sense. What am I drawing right now? This one is a mountain goat. Like it's fully in accordance. They aren't a plant. Talking about spiders. Apologize. I got you. What do you mean? This one is a mountain goat. Got any references near, or are you in flow? Nah, I be looking at reference pictures with these, man. I ain't reached the point to where it's just completely off of the dome flow state. That's some extreme focus, man. Oh, yeah, it's like some you done hit like a different type of focus. I haven't really got there yet. Draw a Diddy? No. I'm not trying to draw the diddler, brother. I'm not trying to draw a dude. I think that I'm okay. I think that I'm okay. All right, y'all getting a little bit. Should also stream, and I feel like I get shy and mess up. I mean, you work through the shyness, bro. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get. Best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is right now. Where you from? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Make his horns a little bit more horny. It's like, what the heck else should horns be? Ever been to New Zealand? I haven't. Y'all got big spiders over there? Pause. Nah, I didn't mean it weirdly. Yo. Yeah, pause. Yo, what's going on? Yo. Have you ever had what? Wait, what? Send it. What's going on? Yeah, wait a minute. Yo, what's going on, bro? You good? What's going on? What's going on? Nah, bro, nothing can kill you pretty much. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do some background research on that, man. I trust your word, but dude, I had somebody trying to tell me that Australia was safe as long as you stay in the inner cities. Can't nothing get you. I done seen them videos of what y'all got, or what some of y'all got over there in Australia, bro. I don't have to do my research on that one, man. Y'all telling me there ain't no bugs. Yeah, nah. I'll do some research. I had somebody trying to tell me that Australia was cool with the country below. Now, I know that you didn't say you was in Australia, but I'm just saying. You close enough to Australia, bro. For some reason, that's where all the exotic animals be at. That in Florida for some reason. But I was like, yeah, man, Australia's cool, man. You know, just Stay in the main cities. Don't go into the nature. I don't know. Like if it's ever to the points where I gotta have like special instructions, that's a red flag. I done seen the videos, man. Hey, not too much in Florida. I don't know if I trust that, Clay. It's like you're trying to sell it off to me, man. My biggest fear is spiders, actually crocodiles, especially saltwater crocodiles. You know, I feel like that's valid though. But now, I get them mixed up, so take this with a grain of salt, man. From what I understand, they don't really bother you unless they sense that you're displaying some kind of form of weakness. So as long as you don't, I don't know why you would be swimming with gators or crocodiles, but as long as you don't hop into the water and be doing too much or thrashing about, you should be smooth. Now, obviously, take it with a grain of salt though, bro. Like don't go swimming with the gators because I told you that it might work. It most likely won't. But you know, yo, thank you too, Santi. I seen this video, man. I don't think I would ever try this myself, but it was a dude. He was swimming in the pool one. I think his name was like Wally or something. Swamp puppies, for all I know and heard. Yeah, I don't know. They be chilling, but I don't know, man. They chilling until they not. They chilling until it's dinner time. You know, I will say that when I was in Louisiana, I went on this swamp tour. It was in one of the wards. I don't even know where it was at, bro, to be honest. It was years and years ago. But it was a guy, and we was on this boat. He was trying to, for some reason, he kept telling us how impossible it was to sink the boat. I don't be trusting people to tell me how impossible boats are to sink, because that's not a good. If you got to try to, I feel like you're trying to convince us both that the boat can't sink. But if you doing all that, there got to be a little bit of doubt somewhere. But anyways, he's telling us that the boat can't sink, and we're on foam or something, and they're throwing marshmallows to the gators, and I believe they responded by name. They're different. They're more calm than crocs. That's why they call gators swamp puppies. I don't know, man. I hear you. And that's I get it. Like I get it. You and your little swamp puppy buddy. That's great. But I feel like it's gonna be my luck today that you think, oh, I'm about to swim with the little swamp puppies. But nah, it's cool until it's dinner time. Greetings from Argentina. What's good? What's good? What's good? Indubitably. It's cool until it's dinner time. Now they looking at you, and you're in the water already. You done made it easier for them. Little buddy, we don't have crocs, snakes, spiders, none of that. The women are crazy though. So it's like, I don't know, bro, because you telling me you don't got those things, but y'all gonna have them yellow spiders, them huge yellow, them orb weavers. They gonna start spawning the moment I step foot over there. They gonna start spawning in, and then you're really cooked. Anybody says touching snakes and learn later it was venoms, or just I don't just be randomly touching them. I'm the kind of person where I might just admire from afar, even with my animal drawings. Like, you know, I draw a lot of nature, but I don't really be in like dangerous proximity with a lot of the stuff that I draw. I think that there's something that's just beautiful about being able to just admire from afar. Like, you know, you don't gotta overdo it or do too much. Where I live, it's called single mom country. Let me see here. Your work is dope. Yo, thank you too, Chaos. Let me zoom way back. Let me zoom. I don't want to do this exact picture. I want to do something that's a little bit different. Something that isn't as familiar. Let me zoom in a little bit. Just get it to where little buddy got a little bit of space. For fun, I'll find scorpions and spiders and make them fight each other. So you have like a little miniature Hunger Games kind of situation. Mortal Kombat. That's terrible. This is Mortal Kombat. Wait, what? What's going on? So I'm gonna make them fight. Yo, wait, I missed the finishing on Goku. Who got a pick? I'm gonna try to get it uploaded tomorrow. I'm gonna turn it into a time lapse. I'm not gonna turn the page back, but I'll at least turn it into a time lapse. That way it won't be gone forever. That way it won't be gone forever. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep. It'll be up. If not like immediately, I'm still edit it. It'll be up in like a day or two. Yep. It way I'm not like readjusting my tripod and all that in the middle of this. Just keep it cool and flowing. I just learned how massive pigs are, and a wild boar is way bigger. You know what I didn't know? I didn't know that wild boar. Like I knew that they're a kind of pig, but a tame pig, it'll turn into a boar if it's like outside for long enough. Like it'll literally have like a DNA shift. Like its whole body like literally changes and it'll turn into a boar. Like it'll like grow tusk and it'll like I think it'll like grow hair out. It's crazy what happens. Yeah, it's very scary. Yeah, like it'll like literally go through like a whole evolution, bro. It'll change. Look like a whole change. It like has like a DNA shift, bro. Give it like some straw to be eating. Like when I learned that, yeah, like a Pokemon, literally, it literally evolves. Like being out in the element, it literally changes it. Like it'll become a lot more aggressive. It'll grow tusk. It'll like become more equipped to handle the dangerous environment. Yo, what's up, Akane? What's good? What's good? we got real life evolution. That's some crazy. It sounds nuts, but it's really what be going on. Charmander, literally just like Charmander. It's cool. I mean, but like you would look at a boar and look at a pig and be like, oh, that's not the same. No, they even like they'll literally turn into boars. I do wonder if you could like reverse it. Like once it's a boar, can it ever go back to just being like a domesticated pig, or is it cooked? What's the top one? It's a mountain goat. It is a mountain goat. Oh, you see it now. Yeah, like it's looking more to the side. It's looking more to the side. His horn. I doubt. I missed something. Known to catch you. Somebody. I doubt, bro. But the meat is definitely more harder to chew. What, when it turns into a boar? I can see it. I think that his body like produces different hormones. Like it literally changes. I like in the same way that locusts and crickets are the same. Like there's something that happens. I don't even know if something that happens to their bodies. Like they like change. I don't even know what happens to them. But like when crickets and grasshoppers become locusts, it's one or the other. I be forgetting which is which. I get them mixed up. They'll literally turn into locust. In the city. Nature is fascinating. Nah, I mean, it really. I definitely agree with you. It's definitely fascinating. And it's all around us too, you know. It's all around us. That's what's so insane about it. If you're using special pen tongue like a simple Bic, no, it's so satisfying to see it come together. Thank you. And now I'll be using like a regular. It is a Papermate Right Bro 1.0 pen. And on my right hand, it is just a regular big pen. I don't really use like crazy stuff. I just really be trying to draw, man. Really, it'd be very. You wouldn't believe how simple some of these are. You would not believe it. If you draw queso, I really don't be drawing people like that, man. It's like the roof of my motorhome. All right, it's amazing, bro. So simple. Thank you. Let me see. I want to finish this page off. I think this is going to be my finale, but I want to finish it off strong. There's no better way to do it than this next little animal. Draw a jet. I'm not going to put a jet on here, but I've done like whole pages to planes and stuff before. It's not something I do that often, but I definitely have before. Definitely. So you're drawing something realistic. I'm better at more manga comic like stuff. Well, what I found is that I had like a hard time understanding the shapes and stuff at first too, but it's something you build on the more you do. The more you do, the sharper you'll get. It might take time. It definitely will. But I mean you'll probably pick up on it more like faster than what you can believe, bro. I haven't really made the full jump to manga comic like stuff yet. But I would like love to maybe explore it eventually. Thank you too, girl. You pick up on it the more that you do. You don't gotta be perfect immediately. People study and draw for years, bro. People spend their whole lifetimes. Ducks? Nah, this isn't a duck. It's close though, but not quite. Not in that same sense. You don't gotta be perfect at all. Yeah, this one it is a bald eagle. It's definitely a bald eagle. You say, yeah, you see little buddy's face. Yeah, I had to shape him in. I didn't want to do it from the same angle as I normally would. I've been trying to play with angles more. Just experiment, man. It's an experiment process. Just mess around with shapes, mess with the angles. Been drawing since I was in 3rd grade. I'm in 10th now. I just picked up the habit again. You know, I was in like a similar situation as you. I would draw a lot as a little kid, but I put it down for years and years and years. It took me a second before I could grasp the shapes with stuff. But I'm telling you, if you keep at it, you just keep kind of experimenting, you'll jump. You'll literally jump in a way you can't even imagine. You'll just grasp it. Just you have to keep at it, even if you do a little bit every day, you know. But I'm like you, where I took like a break from it for like years. But then once I like slowly kind of got back into it, I see the beak a little bit. College graduate, I still draw. So like it doesn't really leave. It kind of just, even if you put it down for a couple of years and it gets away from you and it's just like a habit you kind of pick up on and off. It doesn't leave. Life is beautiful. I agree with you, manifested. I don't even know what you mean, but I'm trying to see the vision. how would my stuff against tats? You know, I don't really know. I didn't really start this with the intention of making tats. I've had people mention the idea to me. I won't ever say never. I won't never say never. Just try it. You know, the only thing about it is I don't know if you will want me double hand scribbling on you with two pens at the same time. That's kind of, it's pushing it. But I would need to just see. I would need to see. Definitely need to see. You want to draw a scene with no background music? Well, I had background music at first, but I stopped because I had become reliant on it. Sometimes I try to just I'm trying to get a little bit better with just engaging a little like more. I was relying on it. It was a crutch of mine. Like when my internet wasn't working and stuff properly, my music didn't work. I was using it as a crutch. I'm trying to not be so reliant on external stuff to be able to just kind of pick my pens up. Like if I want to draw, I can just kind of draw on command instead of me being like, I need to be in the zone. I need to listen to music. Like, does that make sense? Me to put my music on, I'm gone. I mean, the music is great. I'm not hating on the music at all. Like I love the music aspect of it. I was using it as a crutch. I still do use it as a crutch. I'm trying to not be so dependent on it. Like I need my music to draw. That's part of the reason. Like at first I was drawing in the silence, but then the silence was kind of crazy. So I started putting on like little like background fireplace sounds. What am I doing right now? This one it's a bald eagle. I was doing something that was more Yellowstone themed. This whole page was supposed to be more Yellowstone themed. I did a mountain goat. This one is a grizzly bear. This one is an elk, a wolf, another wolf. Yeah, I get it. I'm scared to use music. I don't know how copyright works, so rather not work. Oh, I see. Here is the bald eagle. I did a moose. This one is a black bear. And then down here, I did a buffalo or a bison. I mean, copyright is another example, but I mean, like, I was using it literally as a crutch. I'm trying not to be so just dependent. Like, I need this to function, basically. You know, it doesn't need to be that way. But I appreciate it, Sagittarius, and manifested. I think. Wolf in the middle. Yeah, this one is a wolf. This one is indeed a wolf. Let me see something. Let me see. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'm gonna call it a night for now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a longer stream tomorrow. I might get on a little bit earlier in the day. I haven't made my mind up yet. Is drawing something you either have or don't? No, you can learn. You learn and you build on what you need to. You need to be willing to be. You need to be willing to not be like a super expert at first, but it's something you build up over time. That's what I found. But as I was saying before, it'll take time. It might not be immediate. You might learn it really fast too though. Like you don't know until you try. But I think I'm gonna call it though. You all have a good night, and I will see y'all in the next one. And until next time, man, take it easy. Take it easy indeed. It's been real.